Give Ronnie some headphones.
Yeah, you see it.
Right there.
Rocks on my wrist, way with the drip. Bust down, bust down, bust down. Purple out making that must clap. Bust down, bust down, bust down. Shuffling right, looking what now? Bust down, bust down, bust down. Ain't too many that I trust now. Niggas just stuck and can't bust out. Rocks on my wrist, way with the drip. Bust down, bust down, bust down. Purple out making that must clap. Bust down, bust down, bust down.
Hey.
Looking what now? Bust down, bust down.
I'm bro and Sandy.
Ain't too many that I trust now.
Killing it.
Niggas just stuck and can't bust down. Focus, provoke you to go Super Saiyan Goku. Guess what? That ain't enough to hold you. Whipping that kitchen like soul food. That ain't the gas, that's that low fuel. Fly with this shit, I'm that go-to. Got hitting vocals, no Pro Tools. Don't call me homie, don't know you. New drip for the niggas, stay old school. Few bricks I split with the whole crew. Never do business with broke fools. That ain't exotic, that's old news. Now with the talking, I'll show you. No rules, I'm making my own moves. Fuck with the camp and you gon' lose. Cookies is blue in the dough too. They hand out for handouts for old dudes. Too sick, I'm tooling him more fumes. And I'm whipping the ride from the showrooms. Slide through pod, get more views.
Hey.
That slide through podcast getting more views.
You selling that dope, but you broke screw. You snitching on niggas that hold woo. Gold on my neck, chrome on my check. Suggesting you don't move. Feed for the weed, close shoes.
Thank you for the shout out. We appreciate the shout out, man.
Big shout out to Insanity and T-Rex, Flaws Rex. That song is called Bust Down.
Cali Flaws.
Cali Flaws. That song is on YouTube right now. Go search it up.
Hey, can you quote it? Can you quote that line? What do you say?
He says, slide through pod, getting more views. Slide through pod, getting more views.
He said yeet.
Yeet. Say yeet. Yeet. But yeah, man, shout out to
Hey, that's
Insane.
dope. I didn't even know he shouted us out. Hey, but is that a new flow he's fucking with? Cause
Nah,
old
I
music,
mean,
I've never really heard him like, or it could be the beat.
it could probably be the new type of beat. Is more modern, but he was definitely known for doing some hyphy stuff earlier, and like in his high school days, like he was known for doing some hyphy stuff, and then that's when he got into the lyrical stuff, and so he's always been versatile and complex. He was always able to adapt to all kinds of styles. So with that was just natural to him.
Yeah.
Just natural. It's all relative. So yeah, but that was a dope ass song. Go search that up.
That is dope.
Just slapping.
Bust down. And speaking of which, man.
Bust down.
Speaking of busting down, we busting down to a new year. A whole new year.
Another decade.
A decade,
Oh,
man.
That is a decade. Hey, how long is a century? 50 years?
100.
100.
It's 100?
It's 100 years.
Henny.
Yeah, we're a long way from it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's to everybody, man.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
You guys are probably going to be listening to it after. So
Hope y'all
Happy New
listening to
Year's.
this hungover as fuck.
You listen to this hungover as fuck. You got, yeah.
DJ just poured up right now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like
Got
that,
it.
like
DJ
that
tryna
chick from
get
the, like that
slutty
chick
again.
from the cooking show. She's like, yeah, yeah, 2 shots.
She drops it in there. She takes a swing.
Takes a swig and a plan B.
He said a plan B.
A plan B.
Take a swig and a plan B.
Swig
Good
and
to
a plan
go.
You get to go for the night. Damn.
You seen that video of them like ratchet girls in the? I think it looked like CBS. And like I said, they wanted some like Henny and Plan B. And damn, they're like twerking at it, like singing it out.
Damn, I never seen that.
Yeah.
They ordered
My
it?
type of chick, bro.
I like
They
it.
ordered
Brian's
it?
like, where they at? Where they at though?
Cause you know you gotta ask Plan B like over the counter.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you?
So they're right. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, they're right there like where
Oh,
the
shit.
pharmacy is.
Okay, I
just,
get what you're saying now.
Give a bitch a Henny and a Plan B.
That's crazy.
That's someone who's ready to turn up and stay prepared, bro, for the next day.
I guess.
For the night, not the next day. For the
Right.
night.
So that means-
that one white chick just hanging out with them, trying to fit in, just right there twerking like.
Hey, so the Henny won't like knock out the Plan B. You know how in certain scenarios, if like you're having this and then you take this supplement.
The Henny's first, and then you fuck, and then take the Plan B after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I mean,
It's
I
for
know
the
that,
morning.
but I'm just saying, like,
It's called
in
the
general,
money after pill.
in general, if the alcohol is still in the system and you still feel drunk, it's not knocking it off. So it still works, right?
It enhances it.
Maybe.
Right? Alcohol enhances drugs.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if they take it, it's gonna work for them. It's not like, oh no, it's not gonna work because your alcohol's still in your system. It's not one of those type of.
Well, you could
Oh,
take.
no.
I don't know how many hours they got till like.
I think it's
they can
48.
take it, Yeah,
48.
and then they can take it. So.
Shout out
they
to
can,
Plan
like,
B.
recover one day and take that shit. Maybe the night or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I really hope people are
Shout out.
safe.
Yeah, man. Shout out to
We
Plan
hope
B though,
people are
man.
safe.
Shout out to Plan B though.
Shout out to Plan B. Who invented Plan B? Had to be a guy, right?
Yeah.
Had to be a guy
Had to be
that
a guy.
nutted in somebody
Had
and
to be a
said,
guy
what
that-
can
It
I
was-
do?
Plan A didn't work and he went to B and B worked and.
Because it was a man that invented the tampon. I just recently found out about that earlier this year. It was a man that invented the tampon.
Oh shit.
Do you think it was really a man or a woman did, and then the man took credit?
Maybe.
Hey, you guys are right. It is a guy.
Yeah, right?
Albert Yuspay. Yuspay.
Oh,
In the early 70s.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Hey, shout out
that
to you,
sounds like
Albert.
a weirdo, bro.
Oh, he looks a little weird.
Let me see.
Show.
He's probably like a
Oh,
gynecologist.
Yeah, he's done at least like 80 cream pies in his life.
80 cream pies?
Yeah.
Right, so he had to develop it, you know.
No,
He had it.
Hey,
No, he collected the first 100 tampons dirty.
hey,
He acts like a weirdo.
Wait, do you guys hear all that
Yeah, it's
noise
his
in
research.
the background? Do you hear people?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
people- yeah. I hear.
That's
I
all.
do.
Is it popping outside? Can you see?
Can you look?
we'll see if it's already popping
It's
already.
popping out there.
What's the
we
bird eye
we're
view
in
looking
downtown
like?
Monterey. If you guys didn't know,
they're out here.
we're recording Monterey.
Right here in the
There's
front
some,
with slide through the
downtown.
podcast signs. Wait, what?
Some islander.
Hey, it's like a parade, probably. Should we move a camera or give him a
If you
view?
want, but you have to put that bit back.
Nah, that's cool.
It's all good.
Alright,
It's all
fuck
good.
it.
That's
you can go live on your phone.
Monterey.
You're right.
That's Monterey just screaming our names outside, you know.
Slide through.
It's all good, you know. That's how it is over here.
There's some chase with some signs
The city
for
showing love. We appreciate it.
Slide
Yeah.
through this, Ronnie.
They're flashing
I got the
everything.
plan B already.
Hey, Ronnie, you should flash them.
That's how I got the Henny in the plan.
I got the Henny, the Plan B, the CVS receipt.
Like,
The CVS
I'm everything
receipt.
you asked for.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to marry that girl.
I put in your phone number so you could get the points.
Open the window.
I just did that too. Stay giving me points, long ass receipts. Oh, fuck.
Yes, man. There's a lot of boomers outside.
They're doing the we want easy. You know what I'm talking about?
But yeah,
You
but
don't.
Nah.
You,
Hey,
did you,
we want Bernie?
You never heard Easy?
Come on, bro.
Did you hear Easy? No. Okay. You guys don't know.
hey,
Okay, my bad.
I was gonna ask you guys.
Of course.
I was gonna ask you guys how you guys feel about men becoming gynecologists. Like,
What's a gynecologist?
The guy that checks the girl's
a
pussy.
gynecologist?
So, like, your girl went to
Gynecologist.
go to a gynecologist and she said, "Oh yeah, this guy."
Wait, this nigga just said a gynecologist?
Gynecologist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
Kamikaze is what you are, bro.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, yeah, the guy that checked my vagina. How would you feel?"
Nigga, I'd be like, where the guy at?
Where the guy?
Where the
I
guy
could have
at?
done that myself.
Nigga, you good.
now how you guys feel though? Like, do you think they're doing it out of like heart? Like, yes, this is what I want to major in school, or do you think it has to start with some kind of weird,
Feel like looking at
perverted
vagina?
thought in their head?
That's weird. I mean, maybe
It's hard to say because men are men.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gay. Maybe he's gay.
Could be.
Hopefully he's gay.
I feel like maybe some of them is like comes with some weird perversion type of shit, but maybe like become
Like a
doctors.
fetish?
There's ranks. Maybe he wasn't smart enough to become to the next whatever rank in doctors
got
there is.
stuck
So he was
in
like,
it.
you know what? I'll just be this.
You got stuck
I'll just be this.
Everything.
You know how they ask you what you're going to? I don't know.
What I
You
go
guys
on
went to
what?
college, right? Yeah.
I went
I'm
to
in college.
community
Yeah.
college.
No, when you go to community college, they ask you, what are you going to school for? You think
Oh, yeah.
someone said that?
No. I don't think it ever starts off like that. I would hope not. I would hope not. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure there's some. Like, I
Straight
want
up, like, this is what I want. This is what I want to
It's
do.
like, why? I love pussy.
But I mean, that's kind of gross because I mean, like, girls that go to the gynecologist, I'm assuming like most of them, there's probably something wrong and they gotta
Oh,
go get
yeah.
checked, right?
Yeah.
So you're just checking a bunch of like.
Whether it be like a blue waffle or chlamydia.
Bruh, when they showed, I didn't want to see it. They showed me it when I didn't want to see it.
That's just nasty.
But I don't know. I guess there's a specialist for everything. There's a foot specialist, an ear specialist.
Yeah. I mean, a dentist is technically
Dentist,
a doctor too. I mean,
yeah.
So, I mean,
For your teeth, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess there's everything.
yeah, but it's just creepy to be like, you know what?
Specifically,
I'm gonna do all my work and just stop, so I'm able to just be that.
You know what it is? A lot of times when you focus on a specific career, there's probably a lot more money in it.
Maybe.
I think about it. Who thinks like, oh, when I grow up, I'm gonna be sticking my fingers.
Maybe the
inside?
dad was a gynecologist and gonna take over the business, or maybe some shit like that.
That
I mean,
too.
I don't know, but I mean, I also do
What
agree.
if
There's
the dad
probably
was a perv?
it's a possibility. I mean, we're guys, we're perverted in general, bro. But
Cheers.
to do some shit like that.
Cheers to
Oh,
pervert.
you want some more?
yeah, I don't have nothing in my cup.
Are we doing a cheers to be
I don't know. I think he just wanted some more. He wanted some more drink.
Cheers for
but I guess
all
Rick-
right, because Ricky put it up quickly once Eric said that.
How do you pronounce it?
No, I asked
what?
for it first.
how do you pronounce the doctor?
The gynecologist.
The comicologists?
The comicologists, yeah.
All right, shout out to all the comicologists.
Shout out to the comicologists.
All
All
right.
right.
Shout out to all of them. They do a lot of amazing work.
You do a lot of amazing work.
That's not why, but
behind the camera.
Do a lot of amazing work.
A lot of amazing work.
I was cheering for the perverted.
But you got to think about it. Like, they got to study some of that shit for birth, you know? Like, they got to know, like, what's going on, right? When the woman's giving birth.
I guess so, yeah.
So maybe some doctors study that, and because they got to study everything in general, some of them just kind of have find a different path and going somewhere else.
I think we need to stick to topics that we know about.
Yeah. That's outside of our
expertise.
outside of our expertise. Yeah.
I mean, technically, we're all, what do you call it again?
Experience.
No.
Comicologists?
What?
Comicologists.
Comicologists?
Technically, we all are.
If it's one thing we do know how to do, bro, it's come, bro. That's for a fact.
So basic,
All right, man, moving on.
basic question: do you guys have resolutions?
I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, I stopped saying those a while ago.
I
Bro. Like,
You guys said them last year.
I take it day by
You guys
day.
did say them last
did we?
year.
Okay, I was forced to. I was
Yeah, we
forced
were
to.
forced. Thank you, Ronnie.
I was forced
we were
to.
forced to, cuz.
There was no gun to your heads.
I don't say them just because I feel like, man, once you say it, I feel like just do
Yeah.
it. Don't say it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't knock people to do say them. You know what I mean? Because some people are like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and set the goals, and people are like, their mindset works better when they set the goals and they look at it. You know what I mean?
And we also talked about how our goals are not a year long; it's lifelong.
Yeah.
We have lifelong goals.
Yeah.
So I think we're still focused on that. Still focused on our lifelong goals. But yeah, other than
So no,
no, but
I mean, anything. Maybe
Well, I mean-
I don't know. Maybe spend less time on my phone or some shit, bro. Or
Some
like,
screen
or
time.
like maybe
it's really good.
start-
Hey,
maybe pick up a
the
book.
iPhone gives you little reports.
So much porno, bro.
Nah,
Limit the
it's not even
porno.
the porn, bro. Like,
Oh, that's in the laptop. I forgot.
You know, I think most people tonight they're not even thinking about that. They're just trying to get drunk and getting
Look
like
at
fly,
his
getting
eyes
drunk.
out. Look at his eyes out.
wait, tonight?
Tonight.
Yeah,
Getting fitted and getting drunk. That's
Yeah,
the
you're
only
right,
thing that's on your
yeah.
mind right now. I ain't thinking about no resolution.
Yeah, I know. People looking at those fresh
I'm just
kicks
like,
they ain't put on in a
The
minute.
champagne feeling good right now.
Told you. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
There's still more.
Just wait on it.
It was really tamarindo soda. Okay.
Tamarindo soda.
Jarrito.
It was really jaritos, guys. It was fucking with you, bro.
anybody have something special like they're going vegetarian?
No, I
or
want to cook.
something.
I want to cook more at home.
Want to cook more at home?
Yeah, and then invite people over. For
Invite
like dinner
Okay.
parties.
Okay, you're gonna be that guy?
Yeah, I want
Okay.
to.
You
I
gonna
wanna
do
be
like
that
game
guy.
He
night
wants
shit?
to.
Like-
He wants to.
You're gonna be that guy to invite
Yeah.
people over?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's the alcohol
Big party.
talking.
No. I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? That's gonna be my resolution.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I was thinking about that shit too. But when I own a home, I want to have like a New Year's party every year. Like, you know, just invite everybody over just to have a little party. You see it in
Yeah, I
movies, and that's something I've had in my mind. Like throw a party every year.
Do you guys want to become the guy that hosts the party? Like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
my
That's
my
what I
place,
said, yeah.
my place.
Ricky
Boom.
spot, everybody's getting
Ricky
fucked
spot.
up.
I think June will be a good host because I've never seen him get too fucked up. You know what I
I'm
mean?
a good
He always
host.
keeps
I'm
it
a good host.
calm and collective.
And I get people drunk.
Yeah. No, yeah, you.
I get people
Yeah.
drunk. Bro.
And you got the taco.
And they got the tacos.
And you got the tacos were smacking last time.
Eric almost ate shit going down the stairs, bro.
Come on, dude.
Was that you or who almost ate shit? Or was that me?
Damn.
like
It
someone-
was
Be
there.
careful because I had them new kicks on. So.
I think it was me.
Anyway, I'm still on the hunt from last year. Like, I broke my leg at the beginning of the year.
Oh
and
yeah,
it
that's
just
right.
kind of knocked me
Bouncing
out.
back.
So, hopefully abs. And for sure, if it's possible, I want to buy a house next year.
Buy a house.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
In the area still?
in Marina, you know, it's a nice area. We liked it. We lived there all our lives, so why not? But it's not just me, you know, it's like family, everybody.
Yeah.
you know? Because I figured, like, we're paying, like, close to 4 bands on the apartments. So why not
Just
pay?
you?
No, I pay, like, 2
okay.
bands.
You talking about combined?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
combined,
okay,
my
okay,
parents pay, like, 2 bands, and it's like, why
Just
not
might as well
just
just
pay
put it in
this?
the mortgage,
for,
yeah.
for mortgage, you know? But the hard
Makes
part is
sense.
getting the loan. Because
The
we can afford
income.
it, but the hard part is getting the loan.
Yeah. So, I mean, as long as
Damn,
credit's
it's
looking
cracking
good, though.
outside.
It is cracking outside.
We
There's a
should
lot
open
of
up the window and
kids.
get more of that, you know what I'm saying, vibe.
The
Jim
windows
just trying to
open.
go out. He's ready.
June's ready to go
I'm about to cut this
outside.
He's
short.
ready. He's like,
He's trying to find a shawty
see
for
you
the
next week.
countdown. Hey, so where you finna be at?
You know what? I haven't had a shawty ever on New Year's. Ever.
For real?
For real. Ever.
Okay, on the.
And I don't
start-
expect it either. So.
I'm gonna start crying.
Okay, hands up. Who's had the countdown kiss?
Yeah,
yes, I have. I have.
Hey, you guys are corny. as fuck.
You never had it?
Nah, I never had it.
Well, I feel bad for you, Mickey. I feel bad. You guys haven't been loved in your lives yet. So.
Yeah, hey, it's all good.
feel bad.
I haven't had a shot on New Year's or a fucking kiss countdown, whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Who's had New Year's sex?
Who had what?
I don't think I have. I think
That's
I've always been
everybody.
too fucked up.
Actually,
Yeah.
no.
I've been
Bro,
asleep.
Maybe
I
very
can't
early on,
function
but
if I'm
not
drunk.
recently.
Like I fall asleep. My girl gets mad because we go out, we get drunk. I'll try to make a move and
Yeah.
straight knock out.
Yeah.
His dick is hard in his hand.
Oh shit.
That's he was serious too. He said that's
That
sick.
was funny.
You sickened him.
Oh shit. You popped the Viagra but passed out.
Yeah, there's a coat hanger right there.
That's sick, Ronnie.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, that's happened though. I've knocked out too.
No, that's me. If I get too tipsy, then
That's what I try not
going.
I'm trying to be like French Montana before the coma.
Look at his smile, though. Look at his smile.
That's gonna be me
man.
tonight.
That's gonna be me tonight. Before the coma, though.
We go be sleeping like
Oh,
3
motherfuckers
Can you
days.
pull up the picture before the coma?
Oh no, I'm just saying. You know how you went into a coma for like a whole week for partying way too much?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't hear about this shit.
He went from I don't know how many countries and shit.
Yeah.
And he was just partying, drinking all the champagne, no liquor, and he
Motherfucker.
got sick and got into like a coma or something.
Yeah, he was literally out for like days. That's how I'm trying to be.
That's how it's happened.
Shit, get knocked out for days.
I'm not gonna be here next week. I'm gonna be in the hospital still.
You can afford it, bro.
Hey, we'll record in the hospital. We'll bring all the equipment in there.
Hey, Jude, just push the button.
That's
bro.
what friends are for.
He's just knocked out. He's knocked out. Like,
Call it the January special.
So you guys doing the countdown kiss this year then?
Nah, I ain't got a shoddy.
I am. Shit, first year with
Oh,
the
you
wife.
guys plan it.
Well, I mean, I'm
wasn't
assuming she
planned.
wants it.
I'm over here trying to save face because this guy called me corny.
Bro, I don't care.
Yeah, I thought he would, bro.
Are you guys gonna hunt them down?
he'd raise his hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
He
I'm not
did. He's
going
just
down,
lying,
down.
bro.
You gonna hunt them down
Nah.
from social media or the?
What?
Just grab the one that's next to you.
There's anyone that's next to you, huh?
He said, huh.
That's how usually.
That's
I, mean,
that's
grabbed
me
it.
I
too.
would think it happened like that. You know,
Yeah,
just the
huh?
girl right there. Oh,
That's what you've been seeing at movies, huh?
I seen that in Malcolm X.
Malcolm
Let's
X.
see if
Malcolm
it,
X
let's see if it
movie.
works.
He said, oh, come on.
Come on, girl.
Come on.
He starts playing chapstick 10 seconds before. He's like,
That's his countdown. It's like 10, 9.
Plucking up the lips.
Put vapor up, just make it ice
When he's
cold.
done, how
Vaseline.
about my friend?
How about my friend?
hella Carmex. He's like,
Hey, how do you guys feel when you guys first meet a woman from social media that you guys never met before?
oh shit.
Cocky.
Damn. Dale más. Here, Junior. Have some more. Have some more, man.
He was like, you know who you talking
You
to?
need to get on camera, man. Come sit down, bro.
Yeah, I
Come
don't
on.
deserve to be here. I'll go over there, bro.
Nah, just sit down. Come on, join us.
Won't be all red on camera.
It's good. Just come on.
Wait, I just poured the whole thing.
Oh, he's all, bro.
That was for you.
June just pulled the whole
Hey, come on
champagne.
camera though. Come on. Come over here. Come over here.
Come on,
That's how he feels. That's how he
Can we go to
feels.
the next topic, please?
No, we didn't even dive into this
didn't.
one. You guys never met of a girl's social
Like I was
media?
telling you guys earlier, like I've had this happen at least a good
Several times, right?
three times in the past 2 weeks.
Well, before we, is it someone that you've spoken to, or is it just someone that you just?
So, well, to me, it's someone
Like,
I haven't
sees-
spoken to.
oh,
wait, yeah.
It could be
Like, did
someone
she
you
get
met
into
off.
the
Wait,
DMs?
how are we meeting with this person? Is it on some like
Hey man, you could,
business? It's in on.
you could go back in the days from MySpace or something from
No,
Facebook.
but what
or
he's
some
talking
shit.
about is it just
have
at
you guys
random,
message each
or is it
other?
like a meta, like a
Oh,
planned
like a
meeting?
date. Yeah. You guys set up a date. to
Oh,
meet
okay,
up.
okay.
Oh no, I don't know.
So then, what's the question?
So, like
So
how
how
you
do
guys'
we go about
experience.
it?
Yeah, how you guys' experience.
I mean, if
Off
it's
the
a
social
set
media.
meeting, then it's
Then
for
it-
some business.
Yeah,
you
if
know?
it's business, I don't.
No, but I'm talking about
No, but
dates.
girls, like, I
Date.
mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Females, like
Yeah.
I've met.
Yeah,
The
me-
last females I've kicked it with, it's been like business type
Like
of
a
shit.
date.
No,
Oh,
I'm talking
no.
about. I'm talking about
Like
just
they're
business.
buying- they're
But he's
buying
talking about
I'm
dates.
talking about like I've met. I don't even know them.
He's talking
and
about
I-
dates.
They're buying
Talking
you
about
drinks.
on
dates.
social media, and we're talking about dating though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Dating.
oh
Dating,
shit.
dating.
DJ doesn't date.
Kind of like you pull
Nah,
one off
nah,
of
it's not that.
Snapchat.
DJ
Yeah,
does
like
date.
do you meet at a coffee place? Do you go? Is there a
Yeah,
restaurant you
yeah.
live, or like let's go grab
Like
a
that
drink?
type of shit.
Yeah, from IG or from the Facebook.
I mean, I'm down for all that.
I knew my girl, my wife, my current wife. I knew her, but I would like small talk to her. But I hit her up one time on Snapchat, and that's how we went out. We started fucking with each other.
Okay.
But you guys met in person first.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I would feel. Like, I guess it's okay. It's okay, but like, I don't know how I would feel being in a relationship with someone that I only met off social media first.
I mean,
I have to meet
nowadays,
them.
I mean-
nowadays is different.
Nowadays it's different though.
I don't
That's what I'm
think
saying.
it'll be different just
Yeah.
because like you're gonna meet up with the person and you're gonna get to know them. It's not you
Yeah.
date them off just Instagram and you guys don't even meet each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my girlfriend. 'Cause I've never seen her before. You know.
Never seen
Nowadays
it,
it's like you got to throw out the Snapchat and Instagram, which sucks. You can't be like, you know what I mean? Some chicks don't know the old school way of like, hey, what's your number? Like, it's going to be easier for us to contact each other.
That's true.
Now they just want, just, you know what I mean? IG type of shit. And it's like, now you got to wait for them to reply whenever they want to reply or vice versa. If you want to reply to them, whenever you want to reply to them. So,
I think it has to do more with the fact that this is kind of like my profile. What is it? Nah.
profile.
When you go to work, what do you bring?
Your
A
resume?
This is my resume. Look, this is what I'm about. So
Yeah.
check out my social media, see if we match or some shit like that.
I mean, what's the difference between like Snapchat and IG and just meeting someone randomly at the coffee shop? They're all random people at this
Yeah.
in the end of the
No,
day.
I
you know what
understand
I mean?
that, but he was talking about how nowadays they give out Instagram and Snapchat. So basically, I think that's kind of like your resume. Like, oh, check out my Instagram.
No,
like,
no,
this,
but
this is what I'm about.
I was just saying because he said I don't know. I would feel weird if I like would to date somebody.
Hey, for
just
me, I experienced the girl asked for my Instagram. Well, after meeting her, like, what's your Instagram? Because she forgot what I look like.
Like one of those.
Dude.
Then she
Come
was,
get
she was
on
playing it
camera,
safe though.
June.
She was playing it safe.
Did you even have pictures of yourself on there?
I did I did. That's what I got back on.
They're all like
Instagram.
Joel, like this.
I know, right? Covered his face.
Hey, can I get a Coca-Cola from the fridge?
Nah.
But like,
All right, Ronnie. Sorry.
Hey, they
Proceed.
going ham outside, man. I'm already hearing the drums and everything.
Oh yeah, no. What he was saying is like he would feel weird to like date or be in a relationship with someone who he had only met purely off of like
Yeah.
the IG, right?
Social media, yeah.
But I was like, yo, what's the difference of meeting someone purely off IG and meeting some completely random person at a restaurant or just out and about? Like either way, they're both random people.
yeah.
All right, get me wrong. I feel like he thinks it's weird because you kind of know of the person based on what she posts or what they post. So you kind of know about them. So like when you meet them, I was like, fuck. Like,
So you already judge them off the
Yeah.
bat just because
Yeah.
you've
basically,
seen
because
something
you've
like that,
seen their
go
feed,
in
you've
with
seen
it.
what they're doing. You know.
A lot of times they're not even like what they say they are on the media though.
Yeah,
mean,
because on the
yeah.
media they
Yeah.
post what they want, what
They
they
post
want to show,
yeah.
what they want to show.
The whole point is they want to show like they're living this nice, glamorous life. They ain't gonna post, you know what I mean, the sad shit or the struggle or the job. You know what I mean? They want to just glamorize the good shit. So when you meet them in person, you get different, different side of it. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
happened to me. You know what I mean? I met them.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's just different. Yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's gonna feel weird when people ask you, "So where'd you guys meet?" And you have to say Instagram or Snapchat. Does that kind of
But I mean, that's
does that
not,
feel weird?
that's
Does that
more
not
normal
with this
now.
generation. Not no more.
not with this generation?
yeah, it's hard, bro.
Because I mean, I've also heard people like, oh, I could never like really date someone that I met at the bar because the girl's just there at the bar just to go ahead and just
Yeah, see how we
be
just labeled.
turned up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or-
see,
or
I think
like
this
maybe
is just
she's
like
there every weekend.
what a stereotype.
see, I'm at the
I
bar and I'm
guess.
not there just to fuck. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know what
I'm
I
a
mean?
gentleman up in
He's
there.
there to get drunk and
You know,
then.
I'm a gentleman, man.
He orders a gentleman's jack, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman. I get
that's
I get her in
just-
Uber in the
Come
morning.
on, I'm a
In
gentleman.
the
I
morning.
go Uber in the morning.
Come on, I get her Uber.
That's
I
points
leave
though.
I leave 25% tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a gentleman, man.
Just 25% tip.
Or
Well,
more.
how
Hey,
do-
25% or better, man.
Well, we're going into a next decade. How do you think dating is going to move on forward? Do you think it's going to be more strictly just less people meeting and
It's already that. Like, think about it. How many adult websites where you can sign dating sites is now compared to how there was before?
For real.
Before the most you had was MySpace.
MySpace.
And that
back
was
then,
it.
Yeah, back then you had like eHarmony kind of thing.
But think about it,
And then
there's
you
so
had-
many now. There's one for Christians. There's one for farmers. There's
Oh, yeah,
like
there's
they
one
have specifics now.
There's one
you know?
for just like black folks. I see a
yeah,
commercial.
there's some
and
for just
shit.
nurses and doctors. You know, so it's like
Yeah.
that's just the new wave. No one's gonna. Because if you notice, if you try to speak someone like outside of social media, it's kind of weird. Or
Like,
people look at you weird for talking to them.
yeah,
you
it's
know?
like, why is he trying to engage a conversation or some
Yeah.
shit like that? But I mean, I do appreciate the people that do engage a conversation with me. You know what I mean? I maybe not be the first to go ahead and engage it, but I mean, you talk to me, I'm gonna talk back. But I mean, there's still those people out there. It's just kind of rare.
Yeah. It's just the whole shit is like is spun around.
Yeah.
Like
And
like
a lot of relationships be fake too. You could just tell they're dating because they haven't dated no one in a while, so they feel like they have to be with someone at that moment.
always have to be
so
with
like they
someone.
have just
wanna
like
have the
There is
countdown.
people
Yeah,
like that.
and they
But you
wanna-
know that's
It's
funny
and
because
it's like, bruh,
like I love you, this is my babe for life, and it's like 2 weeks later there was someone new,
yeah,
Yeah.
and they claim to love them as well.
yeah.
yes. See, Ricky knows one.
A few months ago that they had him like you had him. So
Yeah.
Weird, huh?
What else?
Sick.
and what's weird too is like back in the day, a number was like the most personal thing you could get from them. Nowadays, a number is the least personal thing you could get from them.
No, it's-
because the
You got
Instagram is more
pin?
because the Instagram and the social media is more personal because you get to see more of them.
But they still don't give out phone numbers.
They
That's
rather
easier.
give
yeah.
out the
It's better to give out social media.
What if you meet them and they say, no, just get my fans on?
my fans.
Only
Yeah, just follow my spam.
Follow my spam page.
fuck that.
You know when Instagram first started, right? Nobody really took it serious.
No.
So when you ask for a girl's number, they'd be like, "Get my Instagram." Do you guys
Yeah.
remember that? Yeah, y'all too
Oh,
young.
that was the progression.
It was like 2012, huh?
Nah,
Or 13,
yeah,
11?
around 14, around 13.
See, I had
back
the main
when it
one
first
and I
started.
deleted, and then it just it
so
blew
remember,
up,
I'd
man.
be like, "Let me
Yeah.
get your number, get my Instagram." I'm like, alright, whatever.
Yeah,
But that was the wave, though. Everybody was trying to get their followers up.
But you know what's crazy
Way
though?
with the
With the
Snapchat.
Instagram, you weren't really able to talk with people like that.
it wasn't.
Oh,
It was just
you couldn't
pictures.
message.
There was no
like
messages.
Nah, there wasn't.
The,
There
DM
wasn't.
the DM shit wasn't
wasn't
like that.
available.
The profile thing, it would look a little weird. I mean, you're able to
Comment.
comment back and forth. So pretty
just
much,
talking to
you know what they'll
so
do?
you're putting yourself on blast with who you're
Yeah.
talking to. You know
That
what
was
I mean?
MySpace too.
That
People
was
were just
damn.
talking to
MySpace would do it
comments.
too?
People were just talking to comments, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they had.
Well, I think
they had the
eventually,
messenger, though.
eventually they had the messenger and shit. But like with
That's when it was
Instagram, when
dying.
it first came out, because I remember this
Yeah.
fool had told me about it, and then I had downloaded one or made it, and then
You didn't get it at first.
You weren't really. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I made it just to make it or whatever, and I like the fact that you were able to switch your name around whenever you wanted to, as long as no one had that name.
Yeah.
And I had it for a couple months, dude. And then after that was mentioned, it's whack. No one's even on here. Everyone that I knew, no one was fucking with it. Deleted it, did a Snapchat, and then next thing you know,
It was
Instagram was that
Yeah.
motherfucker just blew off, bro.
Hey, I think it blew up because Facebook bought it. Because back then people were still on Facebook.
No, it was still popping before Facebook.
It was trying to keep
okay.
up with Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what they did
Snapchat
all the
didn't go off
updates with
yet.
the DMs.
Cause
and all
Yeah,
that.
oh look,
It
and then
didn't sell
Instagram didn't have the stories.
So
you
they
feel me?
just
So,
copied all the
so
Snapchat
Instagram
shit.
is doing the Snapchat with the stories now. See, that's another thing. Instagram didn't have the stories. It was you go on and then
Yeah, it
whatever
was
is
just
recent, and then you just boom.
Nah, because it was
that's it. That's
it was
it.
Vine first.
Well, yeah, Vine. Well, yeah. If
Oh,
you want,
they didn't have
if you,
videos
well, if you
either,
want
it
to
was
take it
strictly
back,
pictures.
if you want to take it back
But
that
that's
far,
when
yeah.
Instagram came and then
Yeah.
all that other extra shit.
You're only able to record. I think Vine was 10 seconds, and then
7.
Instagram did 15 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's because, like, I mean, they try to buy
No,
out.
I think
Snapchat.
Vine was like 6 seconds.
Yeah, it
Like
was
6,
shorter.
7
Damn, was that
seconds.
short?
Like
Five,
that.
I thought it was at least
Yeah.
10 minimum.
Yeah, it was
Like
really
5,
short.
6.
Yeah.
I
6
think that
seconds.
we should look into football.
And then Instagram did 12.
Oh damn.
No, they did 30 seconds.
I could probably find out, bro.
And you
Bruh,
can pause it. Like you record and it pause,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you continue to
I was
record.
literally gonna tell you that. I was like,
Yeah.
I have a video from like when I first made an Instagram, like a
dude,
video. So
I remember when that
has
first shit
proof
came
of
out,
how
for
long you're
real?
able to record.
I
Yeah.
didn't
I
do that.
remember when that first shit came out. Kevin Hart was on. He's like, "Oh my god, it's so long. I got so much to talk about." And he just kept ranting and ranting to the end of it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Damn, this shit's
Yeah.
changing now." Speaking
But
of which,
everything's the same anyways now.
Yeah,
They all
yeah,
got
true.
stories, the timeline.
They
You can message.
They
you
just
can
keep
call,
adding
you can
shit.
video chat. Everything's the same now.
Whatever
Snapchat,
new
you
shit
can't
that's
even
popping
see
is just-
where your homie's at.
That's creepy. See,
Yeah.
that's
I have mine on ghost mode.
Yeah,
So do I. Me too. People keep that
I
shit
think I
on.
have mine
Why?
on that too.
I don't know.
I
Why
make
would
sure,
people want to let people know where they're at?
yeah.
I don't know.
I made sure, bruh.
Like,
All right, let's find out where people are.
Bruh, I made sure when I remade mine, I was like, hey, I think I told this fool or someone else. I was like, hey, can you make sure like they don't know where the fuck I'm at? Not that I'm gonna lie to people, but I just don't want that to be ever seen like that. And you know what I mean? Like that's it.
So what are you doing here in downtown Monterey? You just told me you were home.
And he showed me like where you could find that out, and I seen people like that I followed. I'm like, bro, that's kind of weird. Like this homie's down the street.
Yeah.
This bitch is over here probably fucking with the homie that I know that lives over here. I was like, oh fuck, like this is bad. I'm putting the puzzle together. I was like, hey man, fuck this
Hey,
shit.
when you see the girl you like with 3 other dudes in the same area, what's going on? What's going on?
packed together.
It's a line. It's a line like they're going in order.
So what's going on here? Huh?
Hey, what you doing? Oh no, nothing. Just just chilling.
Just here's my friends.
Okay.
Post it on your story.
Post it on your story, bitch. You hella
see.
mad. You just FaceTime her like, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that true? Is that true? Don't lie to me.
That's hella ass.
Shit. Well, that's the 2020 wrap up, is it?
Pretty much.
All right.
All right, happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year, you guys. Bye.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy 2020, y'all. Please be smart, be safe, flourish.
Don't drink and drive.
For real.
Don't drink and drive either.
Are they singing outside?
Yeah, it's the Islanders.
I don't know. I'm not sure if you people can hear that. You probably can. But yeah, there's some carols outside.
They're in harmony right now.
They're in harmony.
Harmony. June's in harmony right now. Oh, June's feeling himself. Let us speak to us, June. Come on, come
June
on.
Thugs in Harmony.
Give us some gems.
June Thug in harmony.
June Thugs in Harmony, bro.
June Thug.
Bro, I had a set of dominoes where we had a case. I
But
was
you
like,
don't,
I'll
you don't
find,
want to bring it for us to play that.
No. When I was like 15, I was like 15, 16. And I started writing June because everybody started calling me June. I'm like, I'll put Thug. And I'm like, June
June
Thug.
Thug.
But I never, you know.
What does Philo
said,
call you?
yeah.
What does Philo call
But I
you?
was like, you know, I didn't want to be a thug, you know. Yeah, I want to be a
Yeah.
good guy.
I want to be a good guy.
All right, so moving forward, let's talk about some football.
Football. You, Ronnie, Eric,
Bang, bang,
Eric.
bang, bang.
Ronnie, Eric, June, homie Oscar. You guys were out and about watching some football.
Yes, sir.
That was a pretty intense game, I heard.
Yes, it was.
It was all right. It was all right.
Nah, I seen Eric get a little nervous at the end.
Dope.
So that's pretty much the playoffs right there.
Yeah, it's the brackets.
Yep. We're waiting to see who's gonna win.
So the left side is AFC and the right side is the NFC. Two different divisions.
Oh really?
Wow. I heard if
I think Baltimore's gonna go.
I was talking to my barber. My barber said if the Seahawks win and they end up facing the Niners again, that the Niners won't win.
I don't know, bro. It's gonna be at
Ooh.
home. It's gonna be at home for the Niners, so I don't know. That's gonna be a.
That's a tough one.
I think the Niners are not gonna make it.
You going to the game if it's at home?
But if you look at the brackets, it's like you were either gonna face the Saints or the Vikings.
Yeah.
And then Seahawks, I don't know. They have a good.
You have a good, huh?
They have it pretty good, but those teams are not bad either. You know.
You guys been having some. Well, besides last game, you guys been having some bad luck with the birds, huh? Was that true? Like the birds, the Ravens, Eagles, and Seahawks. It was like bird teams.
and the
Falcons?
The
Bird
Falcons,
teams.
yeah.
Ironically, they're all birds.
Yeah, but that all turned around last week on Sunday. You know, so I mean,
Couldn't even finish it. Oh man.
Do you think that's like a conspiracy? Like you guys can't beat bird teams?
no.
Like you guys have like, is that you guys' disadvantage or weakness is birds?
The weakness
No,
is
I mean, it wasn't even that much of a big loss. It was, it came down to the very end. The
Loss is a loss.
The last minute or two.
Yeah.
still
So
lost.
it's not like it was a major loss. It was a
Yeah.
loss, but not a major loss.
Yeah. I still feel like Niners is making it to the bowl.
Yeah.
I feel like Niners and Patriots. Is Patriots up here? Yeah, they are, huh?
Yeah, I don't think the
I think
Patriots.
I think Baltimore's gonna
I
make
think
it.
Baltimore will
Yeah.
take it.
Niners in Baltimore again?
I would say so, but you never know.
You never know.
They made it. Was it the Harbaugh? Remember where the brothers went head to head?
I remember C's called it the horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, the next day I was like, bro, what you think about it? He's like, nigga, that was the horrible. That wasn't no hardball. I'm like, damn, bro, how'd you think of that hella fast? I was like, fuck. That was tight.
That was tight.
He's the OG, bro.
But even
I
that
know,
was
he is
a
the
close
OG. He
game.
came up with shit hella fast. He's like, nigga, you talking about the horrible? I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, even that game came down to the last 3-4 minutes.
That was a good game, dude.
Was the last game the first time Marshawn Lynch played with the
Ronnie, I think you pulled up that day,
the
too.
Seahawks?
That was the first
Remember
game
Joel's,
back out of retirement.
I think it was just us three, you, me, and Joel. We're watching it was in my house.
I did.
With the, like,
I
you
did.
remember? Yeah.
You don't
Damn.
remember.
He left hella sad, too. He left in the quickness.
He went outside and smoked a
Shout out to JoJo,
black
man.
him out ASAP, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, bruh.
He's like, all right, hit me up. I was like, my hand was still in there. I was like,
No, he
all
was
right.
sad, bro. He was sad, bro. And then that's like, people that really go legit. Hey, like June, do you get emotional, bro? Like when
I
when
mean,
the
if you
Niners
start
lose?
talking to me and asking me questions, I will defend myself.
you take
I
it
will
serious.
defend myself.
Damn.
No,
you take
that's
it-
a die hard.
so
That's a
he-
die
yeah,
hard.
so he
you know?
takes it serious. I don't take it.
But you do it like to her, or you do it just to
Do it
defend
to
the
her.
team?
Both.
Okay.
Because that's my team, man.
Yeah. See,
Like you own it? That's your team?
You see,
I pay- I pay-
I was
yeah.
gonna go there.
No,
I
well,
was like, I don't own it, so that's why I will never give that much of a fuck. But I give a fuck about like the
But
team.
I've been to the games and you pay money. You know, you're supporting your team. You know what I mean? So I mean, I consider that a fan to go once you go to a game.
yeah, I feel you go through history with the team, I guess, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I've been to wins and losses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
that
know,
is right.
It's a roller coaster.
It's just crazy. Yeah, people. It's just crazy me seeing people because I don't watch football like that, but people who are fans like that seem to get emotional, bruh.
Well, we might have to end
I
this
do.
bitch early,
I
man.
do feel it when the game is getting good, and it's like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? Oh shit, all right. I just like. I do like that part of it, like the storytelling part.
Yeah.
You might have to open up those blinds and just let them see us. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Our thing and tell them to
Ain't no
keep
lie.
it down.
Open it up. Open it up.
Podcast here.
They're like right in front
Turn
of us.
up.
Yeah, anybody here
Nice.
ever been to a Super Bowl game?
I have not.
Huh?
Has there been one?
Yeah,
Levi's?
yeah. No, it was
Oh, yeah, they
it was
did.
Panthers and Broncos.
But it was at Levi's.
It was at Levi's, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
hey.
Pretty much, they want us to go outside and party with them
Yeah.
guys.
You
We
see
hear
that people
you.
starting
We might-
already early
That's what I'm
outside.
saying. We
man.
might end this bitch early,
pull
man.
up, bro. Pull up.
You know what I'm saying? Dope. You know
All
what
right,
I'm
so
saying?
predictions for the Super Bowl was good.
Niners, Patriots.
New
I think
Orleans, Baltimore.
Ravens-
New Orleans and Baltimore.
I said Seattle and the Ravens.
New Orleans and Baltimore.
I want to see the
Are you for
Chiefs
real?
and Niners. I want to see the Chiefs and Niners.
I'm more of an underdog person, so
So that's what I'm saying. I got
so
New
like,
Orleans and Baltimore.
So like, if Patriots end up in the Super Bowl, whoever's facing the Patriots, I'm automatically going for the other team. And like, if Steelers go in the Super Bowl, I'm
Nah,
on.
Steelers is out, I think.
Yeah, Steelers out. I'm so glad Steelers is out.
They're turning up, man.
They're turning up, bro. We hope everybody's having a great New Year's Eve.
The shuffle on the window.
So,
All right, so
the Wilder fight.
I didn't watch that.
I think we all locked in for that.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I'm down to go half on it.
Fuck it, I'm down.
Here's the thing.
I don't know, bro.
If Deontay doesn't knock him out, or if Fury doesn't knock, if
have
there's
to
no
tie it.
knockouts, and if it goes to decision, who do you think it's gonna go to?
You're going to have to tie it. Just wrap it around the handle. Yeah.
Well, you know what it sounds like? You ever got in like a little argument as a kid, you're trying to say something, and the other kid's like, nah, like he's trying to like, this is what it sounds like right now. We're trying to talk, and then you have that kid that's like, like not letting you finish talking.
Wrap it around like 4 times.
Daniel's angry, you can tell.
I'm angry because these
Yeah, just
motherfuckers,
wrap around.
Just wrap it.
like nigga, it's not even 6.
Bumper clap.
Nigga, niggas ready to turn up. We've been turning up since 4.
Bumper
Hey.
clap. Happy New Year.
Did you turn up at the
Happy
gym
New
earlier?
Year. Happy New Year.
Did you turn up?
I was about to give you props.
Happy New Year.
All right, so the fight, who's the people that are fighting?
There's supposed to be a rematch between Fury and Wilder.
You want to close the window?
Oh, the window was open the whole time?
No,
Twist it on the right. Twist it.
We're having technical difficulties.
Technical.
Not even technical. It's just this window outside.
Testicles. He said testicle difficulty.
Testicle difficulties.
Yeah, it don't make much of a difference. All right, it's still loud as fuck out here. They really turning up outside.
I guess we're having testicle difficulties.
Testicle difficulties. You know what I mean?
All right, so who's the people fighting again?
Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury rematch.
What are you guys going for?
Well, it's a good fight, man.
You
Good fight.
going Wilder?
Yeah.
So you're banking
Going with
on
the
him
brother?
getting a knockout.
I don't know much of the white niggas, so I can't.
Going with the brother?
Both
I
black,
can't judge
bro.
it. I can't judge that. I don't know nothing about the white niggas, so.
They're both black.
Well, the Tyson
None
Fury.
niggas white, cut.
That's not it.
No, Tyson Fury is Irish, isn't he? Isn't he Irish?
Yeah, he
Well, yeah,
just
well,
very
you know what I
sad in
mean,
that
though. Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
It's the luck of the Irish.
The unblack fool.
The Irish.
said
I
the
would break.
And speaking of the Irish, well, I mean,
break
this is
your
on
arm.
January 18th, but McGregor will be fighting Donald Cerrone.
Hey.
So McGregor's
So-
trying to make his bounce back, and then
Okay.
Cerrone.
That's in where? That's in when?
18th, January 18th. January 18th.
Usman supposedly fighting Masvidal.
Oh yeah, and then Masvidal and the Usman's already in the talks. Masvidal said he's gonna baptize him. I don't know, man. Usman's good, bro. So like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a really good one to watch that.
Did you hear that thing where they said that Dana warned McGregor, who's like, you shouldn't take the Masvidal fight? Like,
Well, dude, Masvidal's a different animal. I mean, you've seen
he
it,
warned
man.
him, like, you shouldn't do it. It might fuck up your like. Because if McGregor loses this fight in
Yeah.
January, don't you think it's kind of gonna fuck with his
Yeah.
His legacy.
with his
You
legacy
know what
a
I
little
hate?
bit?
You think so?
You know what I hate though? I
come off of two losses
The
back to back, I
UFC
think.
loves McGregor so much that he's the type that would just come back in one fight and then he'll fight like the top nigga. You know what I'm saying? For example, let's just say you have a sorry ass team. And then they play one game, and I don't know where they're ready, like in the NFC or AFC championships. You know what I mean? Or you going? It's like, bro, like what the fuck? So McGregor, they have so much left, but I get it though, because he brings a lot of money just because of his character and his personality.
He got that talk,
but it's
yeah.
like, bro, he still doesn't earn to be there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're saying if he wins, he's gonna want to fight the winner of the Masvidal or Usman type of
Exactly,
shit. It's
yeah.
like, bro, you can't just jump that. You get what I'm saying? Like he jumps to, they allow it though to happen though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When there's other fighters that earn their shit to be where they need to be at. That's why if you guys remember about the Nick Diaz and you know all that shit, he was like, nigga, you're taking everything I worked hard for, because Diaz was beating niggas that were names to get where he wanted to be, and McGregor, they were just moving him up, moving up the
Yeah.
chains, and he's like, what the fuck, bro?
Because he
Like,
can sell the fight.
yeah,
though.
he's like, bro, okay, you
yeah,
moving
that's
up,
what I'm saying.
nigga, because like you're moving up against niggas that don't got no good names, like you know where the real shit is at, like you know what I mean? That's how that whole shit started, and you know what I mean? And
But-
hey, it made classics though for us today, so I mean,
In McGregor's defense, do you think he feels like, nigga, I could sell the fight, I get the most views, I get the most
he
numbers?
could, and this is what I'm talking about. Remember when
Maybe
they
that's what they love.
dude, remember they did the McGregor versus Mayweather? I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, really? Like,
It's because it could sell. They
I'm
fucking
like,
bought a
bruh,
bunch of
like,
tickets. Hey,
I'm
I
just
saw that
saying.
shit. I
I'm
went to a
just saying.
homie's pad to watch
Yeah.
that.
If
We
you
had-
guys
they
really,
put asses
if
in
you
the
guys
seats when
think
people pay
about it,
pay-per-view.
the organizers don't care about the fighters. They care about how much money they're able to bring
yes,
in.
Exactly,
yes,
exactly.
Yes.
So
yes.
who are you gonna love? Someone
Exactly.
that brings you in a band or someone that brings you 5 bands?
Exactly. I mean,
if you're-
whatever person's
Yeah,
gonna fill
I know.
seats.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
If
just-
you're
I'm
Dana
looking-
White,
Yeah.
like what are you looking for? Are you looking for the fighters that deserve it, or you're looking for dudes that could bring in so much revenue, much more
I think,
money?
No,
like,
I think no. He's looking for good fights, but he also obviously
Good
he has
show
the
and
like.
money.
All right. Which one's gonna bring us hella bank though? All right, this
Yeah.
nigga's already gonna bring us hella money. So automatically we're gonna bring him in. What do the people want to hear? What do the people want to see? Oh, okay. They want to, you know what I mean? So that's what it is. Yeah, man. So I think they're just putting Cerrone in front of him because Cerrone has some losses, and you know, and he's been a nigga that's been fighting for a long time.
yeah.
What do you guys think about this though?
Right here. He said back to
It's
the
gonna be
topic.
another
Yeah,
seller.
back to the
Yeah.
fight.
I mean,
Back
it's
to
gonna
the
be
fight
another
at hand.
seller. I think people are gonna be excited for it. They
Yeah, I think people-
want to see the
I think
ending
people
of it.
love water, and they're gonna.
If it goes to
Yeah.
decision, who do you think is going to take it, though? Fury's more of a technical boxer than Fury. Fury just got that crazy motherfucking hand that'll go ahead and knock you out at any moment. But
Do you
I mean, Wilder, yeah, my bad. But
yeah, I feel the same way.
I feel the same way.
Wilder.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm going for Wilder. I just want to.
Yeah.
I mean, if,
Yeah, I think he's the best fighter. Yeah.
if it goes decision, I'm gonna go with Fury, bro.
I mean, hey man.
Why?
Just because I feel like he'll get more points and he's just more technical in the shit.
I mean, you got
But
that-
If there's no knockout, then I don't know.
You got that badass Irishman on one side with Fury, and then you got the fucking woke. You know, I know what my ancestors been through. Kind of power that he possesses. So
Till
it's
this day.
just-
Biggest turn.
To this day.
Till this day, he
To this
possesses
day.
that power.
You know what I mean? To this day. You know what I mean? So it's just, Irish bar fighting fucking.
Hey, shout out to Ronnie though when he did that one for the Slide Through podcast. But to this day,
To this day.
that will forever be a classic one, man.
That's one of the top moments.
We appreciate you.
One of the
We
top
appreciate you,
moments.
Ronnie.
That
for
was that was this
We
year.
appreciate you, Ronnie.
That was one of the top moments
It
this
is
year.
here.
I know we don't say it much, but we appreciate you.
I know we don't.
man,
I know we
thank
don't hug you as much.
Thank you. I know, man. It's all right though. It's
I
all
know we
right.
don't hug you from like the back, like the ones where the girl purchases everything. I know
baby girls?
I know we don't
Baby
do that. I know we don't do that at Denny's. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, bro, have you guys ever done that where the chick pays for everything, so the least you got to do is just hug her from behind?
No, I wish I experienced that. I wish I experienced that, but no.
wish.
Unfortunately.
Stand there, I don't hug her.
I was raised a little different.
I tickle them. I'm like, oh, you didn't have to do that.
You didn't have
Tickle,
to do
tickle.
I was raised a little different.
Not but like.
I've always ended up paying for shit. Sometimes they steal the check, but I mean, other than that, nah, I've never been to the point where like, hey, thank you for buying me this
You're
meal.
supposed to
you
hit
know?
her, and then you're like,
Not but like.
give me back the bill. Give me back the bill.
You hit her. I'm trying to be a gentleman.
I'm trying to be a better man.
Give me back the bill.
You try to pretend like you want to get to, but like, you see what you make me do? Oh, you got the
It's
bill.
like, so far.
So I thought they just left us a book. I didn't know that was a bill. Oh shit.
Is that what you guys do when she's like, no, I insist. I pay for this.
Yeah. Hey, there's some that are like that.
Some-
you know what I mean?
I've been
That's
paying for
good.
the meals
That's
till this
good.
day.
Till this day.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the least you can
It's
do.
good. You gotta let a woman that's independent do her thing.
Yeah, if she wants to do it, hey, on her. Just hug her from the
But
behind.
is it wrong if you don't try to pay for it?
At
I
first,
think we
Yeah.
already talked about
We
this,
talked about it, but let's refresh. Is it wrong? Yes or no?
Yeah, as a man, you should
Yes.
always reach for the check. Yeah.
is it wrong?
If
As
you
a
don't,
first date?
if you don't attempt to pay for the check, second
First?
date doesn't matter.
Oh shit. If it doesn't,
If she says I'll pay for it, but you don't attempt to pay for it,
Mickey's been on a date and didn't pay.
all right, bet. He says no.
Who's the
Yeah,
type
it's
to go
wrong.
50?
Yes,
I'm
Daniel.
Yeah,
Who's the type to go 50?
I'm with the
50?
No, but
50-50.
here's the thing. I was just about to
This
mention
is how
that.
50-50 I am, bro. I paid for
I'm
my movie ticket
50-50.
one
I was
time,
just-
and then I said, here, baby.
I said, here, baby, look. No, because sometimes you reach for the check. It's like,
She got
I got it. And then
mad.
the girl will be like, hey, you
So
know,
don't
we
do
can
that.
split it.
No, don't do that.
I'm with the 50-50 all day, bro.
I'm with
I
the
respect
50-50
it. I
all day.
respect
Said you're
it.
next in line.
But
If you
but I
attempt to
was
pay
still
for
offer.
yourself and
What movie
she
you
splits
watching?
it, I was telling shit going on. What movie? What are you eating?
This nigga said I bought my ticket. Then, hey, come on, baby.
Hey, that's a true story.
It depends though, cause like if you feel like you pay for the whole shit, I feel like you're gonna feel like
I feel like I'm getting played.
I
man.
better get something in return
I
for
feel
this
like-
or something.
Nah, it's not
Yeah.
that. But for all I know is she had like 3 niggas the last month that took her out, and you know what I mean. I don't want to be the same for like, oh, I have to pay for your
See,
ticket.
that's when you
so
gotta pick-
so when I went to the line, I was like, oh, one
When I went
ticket
to-
for woo woo, and I got my ticket, and then I stood, and then I pretended like, you know what I mean. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. and
Hey, you gonna watch the movie
Okay,
too, right?
okay. So does it depend how pretty the girl is if you pay for it or if you decide not to pay for it?
I don't think it matters.
Be honest.
Cause
Why'd you let that chick pay?
just because
'Cause
I
that's
was-
not Daniel. That's
that
not the
was,
Daniel I
that
know.
was that was my mood at that moment. At that time, I was like,
So she
He was
wasn't
slapping
at
a
that
lot of
time,
Jack
I was
on the way
at
over.
that
She wasn't
time.
bad enough.
At that time, I was like, you know what? I don't even know if we're gonna fuck with each other ever again. I was like, so I'm just gonna buy my own ticket, and if she feels disrespectful that she has to buy her own ticket, well, oh shit, my bad.
Did she invite you or did you invite her?
It was like a 50-50 type of thing. We had talked about what we were gonna do.
There's no 50-50.
It was
Yeah.
because it was one of those like, oh, well, I mean, if you're down to do this, we
But
could.
who said that?
I don't remember. Nigga, I can't remember.
Look, here's
You
Look,
can remember
it's
everything
like you
else.
said, you was like, I don't know if we're ever gonna kick it again. If I feel that way, I'm not taking a chick to a spot where I'm gonna end up paying for most of the
Yeah.
shit. We'll
Yeah.
go get some coffee real quick.
That's what-
and I'll pay
exactly.
for the coffee.
or like you could be like, you know what? How about someone gets the movie tickets, other person gets the treats or the dinner or the
Yeah,
the
see,
meal.
look, I'm happy
You don't,
with that.
usually you don't
But they don't-
talk.
but they don't
about
think like that.
You
Yeah.
don't negotiate that. You just like.
It's all in the moment.
Yeah.
And at that moment, my ass only said one ticket,
You know, if she got mad, she broke.
and
bitch.
I was happy.
Yeah.
For real.
Angry.
And she got mad though.
It's I mean, it's
Because she used to
Did
finesse
she
it.
get mad?
Look, she's getting used to finessing
for one,
motherfuckers.
For one, it's like, all right, you're not my girl. 2, like, understand that.
DJ,
You got a
But
job.
did she get mad though?
DJ, you make them all mad right now.
She got
Hey,
she got
cut it, bro,
confused.
cut it,
She got
cut it,
shocked.
cut
She
it,
was
She
like,
got
wow.
she got confused. She was like,
Just stop while you're ahead, man. You gonna make they ain't never go on a date with you anymore. They were like, he's a
No,
cheap
no,
man.
because if he pays for you, then you're special, baby. So
yeah.
fuck with
Hey,
Daniel.
but
Fuck
I'll,
with Daniel.
I'll show the. Hey, I'll buy a popcorn. I'll share shit because that's just the way I am. But like,
He shares.
I'll share popcorn.
Because the hole in
He
the
better- I was gonna say that.
Because the hole in the bottom.
nah, man.
Oh my God.
I know
You
it's
call the
it's
blue
ne-
too?
nah. It's never.
Be
It's
hard the whole time.
It's an OG move. That's why you gotta ask for extra butter.
It's never a problem with the money. It's just like I want to know. I want to know where her head is at. Like if you're mad that you have to buy your own ticket, then that shows already a lot about your character as a girl, as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not doing it because I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, fuck this bitch. No, I'm doing it because like, all right, I'm buying my own ticket. Oh, you wanted to kick it with me, right? Show me that you want to kick it with me and watch this movie.
A lot of these
buy a
girls only
ticket
got
too.
$37.50 in their bank
so it's
account, though, bro.
That's
Like,
just what it is. Like it's nothing disrespectful. I love ladies. I love women. You know what I mean? So that's just what it was at that moment. And yeah, I mean it went good. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it.
Do any of you guys have a problem with paying for the first date?
I think every guy should pay for the first date, right?
Yeah.
Do you
I
it's
think
like
so. I mean,
that? Do you think every guy's obligated?
I don't feel
Depends, is
obligated.
it actually a first date?
Well, then
Or
don't call it a
TJ
date
said,
if it's
like,
not.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all just hanging out.
Because
Alright,
exactly.
so-
See,
Call it a
a
date
lot
if
of
it's
people
not.
consider it dates, but to me, that like Larry June said, you call it a date, but baby girl, that's just how I play. Like I'm just here trying to
Kicking it.
I'm
Yeah,
over
this
here
is your kicking
I'm
it.
over here trying to pop some egg yolks with you, baby. That's it. Like
That's
I'm
how
not,
you
you know what I
kick
mean? Like
Come on.
And that's another thing. Girls can't figure out whether it's a date or you just hanging out.
I mean,
You
do
just
you
hanging
call
out.
it? But I
hanging
mean,
out,
do you
baby.
tell the girl let's go on a date, or do you tell her let's hang out?
I
Hang
say
out. I
it's
never
hang
say
out. I
date.
never say
I've never-
date.
yeah.
I don't think that word has ever
Let's
came
kick
out.
it. Could that be nowadays translated to as a date?
No,
or, is that,
Date.
or does that
They might
depend as a person?
They might translate it as a date.
Yeah,
They
I
might
think
take
it comes off as like let's kick it, and maybe after the third or fourth, let's kick it. Then it'd be like, you know
Okay.
what? Now we kind of dating, or now it's kind of some shit like
Okay.
that.
Thank you, Ronnie.
But at the first time, it's just a kick it because you never, like you said, I don't know
kick
if I'm gonna see you ever again.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's just a
But
trial run.
Do y'all expect pussy from a kick it?
From a kick it.
No.
Yes,
But
everybody
nah.
expects pussy from
I don't.
everything.
I think as a little
Don't
kid,
lie,
No,
Ronnie.
no. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this though.
Tell me,
I
tell
used
me.
to go in it expecting it, and it never would happen. And I realized when I wouldn't expect it, the unexpected happens.
Yes,
So I just
thank
go
you.
in with no expectations.
But you go in it not expecting it, but expecting it to happen because it happened when you weren't expecting it.
No. I go
you
in
do
with
expect it to happen.
no. I don't expect it. I
exactly.
don't expect it, but I'm prepared if it does happen. You know what I mean? If it does happen,
No.
In a way.
I know that it's a possibility,
No,
but I
look,
know that if it doesn't happen, I'm fine. I'm not
wordplay.
mad.
Let's do some wordplay here.
Okay.
Listen to what he said. He said, when I didn't expect it, it happened. But when I expected it, it didn't happen. So now I go not expecting it
I go with no
because I know it's going to happen. So
No,
technically, in your mind, I don't expect it, so it could happen. But technically, I am
No,
expecting
Ricky,
it.
no.
Ricky,
No.
bad boy Ricky.
I go in with no expectations because I know I'll be better off. Like if I went in with expectations and then nothing happened, I was bummed. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, what the fuck? So now I go in with no expectations. If nothing happens, I go home cool because I didn't expect
There
anything.
you
But
go.
there is a possibility that something could happen just because of the fact that you play it so cool. A girl just want to go ahead and just fuck around with you.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
You're not expecting it, but
I
you're
was telling,
prepared.
look, I was telling the homies
Yeah.
the other day. I was
That's
like,
a
bruh, a bitch will like you for the weirdest. A bitch might just like the way you sip your tea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for-
She
y'all
just
never
might like the way.
Smoke with a bitch and then end up just fucking?
Well, it's just, I mean, yeah. It's like,
Brand new
but it's just like, remember
topic.
back in the days, you always keep a condom on you, always. But it's like you
But
never
that's what
knew.
Mama said. Mama
See,
said
nowadays
that.
I don't even want to carry it because I don't even have that expectation. Like I
keep it in the
I
car.
feel like a
Just keep
horny
it in
ass
the
nigga
car.
if I was like, oh shit, I forgot the condom. Like, and I have to go back, run to the house. Just
keep it in the car,
especially
bro.
if I have no
But,
expectation.
Oh shit, no, I can't say that.
No, you're talking about like old Ricky.
But I'm saying like.
No, I was talking about
Unexpected shit, like,
I was gonna say something
you
that I
just
shouldn't
kicking it,
say.
Smoking. I don't know where y'all both chilling high and then.
Come on, older Ricky. Can older Ricky come back out?
Can Ulrika can come out?
Statutes of limitations.
Let older Ricky talk.
Oh,
You guys,
my
you
God.
guys,
Limitations.
you guys. This is not modern Ricky. This is
This is
early.
not modern Ricky.
This is early 2019 Ricky. So speak
Early
up.
2019.
So talk to us. Talk to us, bro.
No, anyway, so I had a homie, you know. I had a friend who was
He's not your
put in
friend
that
no more?
He's still the homie, but
Okay.
he was put in a situation where he could have racked, but he didn't have a condom on him.
Okay.
You feel me?
Did he need it?
He needed it bad. It was like a one night type of thing.
Okay.
And it didn't happen because he didn't have a condom.
Oh, so
Yeah.
she was the one that wanted a condom.
They both wanted it.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes we're like, oh, you don't got a condom? Oh, nah. Fuck it.
Yeah, there's been
Yeah.
plenty of times like
There's
that. I'm not gonna.
plenty
Yeah,
of times
yeah. I'm on that list with you,
Yeah,
bro. It's-
exactly.
So
yeah,
y'all relate
yeah.
to the homie.
It happens.
No.
I related to that
No,
homie. I relate to that homie.
Because me and the girl mutually agree, like, all right, fuck it. Like, we'll take this little risk real quick.
That's what Plan B is for. Shout out to
Fucking-
Albert.
Yo,
Fucking let's get STDs.
She
Fuck
did have
it.
it, too.
Hey, don't you guys hate it when you guys pull out and then she'd be like, "Yo, why'd you do that? I'm on a pill." Bitch,
Real
you told
shit,
me.
yeah. Why you tell me this late? But I always pull out regardless, bro.
You can't trust
It's
them.
like saying, "Why are you doing a touchdown dance? You already scored." Like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
I pull out with the condom on, bro.
like, nigga, I'm just doing it just cause.
Look over
We're
the.
here talking about kids.
Oh,
Just because.
no.
I don't know.
All right, so that was my little story. I'm sorry for getting sidetracked.
Well, fuck it. Should we move on to Davis and Gamboa?
How do we even get to this?
Nigga, we're only in the third top.
Can
Nigga,
we
I think
backtrack how
I
we
think
made
we've
it here?
been. Nah, I think we're down to like the second to last.
Yeah. U.S. Embassy
You guys are
attack.
hella lit. Oh yeah, U.S. Embassy attack. We're on that one.
We didn't talk about this.
Yeah, we did. We did.
We talked about Wilder.
Bro,
Yeah,
nobody
what is that
knows who
about
they are.
Devontae Davis.
Not many people knew
This-
who they are, but one
I don't know
of the fighter that won.
No,
what
Davis
they
is a
mainly
big name.
know
It's
is that,
Mayweather's fighter, right?
Mayweather's
Yeah.
fighter, and that's how he's mainly known.
Do you guys think that's fucked up? He's
Wait,
not
and
known,
he's
he's not
undefeated.
known by himself.
Correct? He's undefeated, right?
He's known
Okay,
by
okay.
the Mayweather
But
fighter.
he's put in that. He's put in that work.
I think
He's putting work though. He's
That's
putting work
shadow.
though.
After the
He's put in that work.
25 fights, I think.
He's put in that work. I mean, before he knew Mayweather, he was going undefeated.
I mean, yeah, that's how some of them usually start off. They
Well,
always-
he's
It's
definitely
not that-
making noise right
it's
now
not
though. At least with
like,
that.
Oh, he's Mayweather's fighter. He's better. It's like Mayweather's not giving him the
Yeah.
same treatment probably that Mayweather got, but he's letting him work out in his gym. He got
you're wrong.
he got certain trainers. I'm pretty sure that Mayweather will pick. You know, and
He's got the best of the best for sure.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Mayweather got shit going on that he's not really training himself.
I mean,
but he is giving them advice. He is there for his fights here and there. You know.
Well, Mayweather didn't become the sellout pay-per-view fighter up until like up in his higher 20s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not age, but like he had fought like at least 20 something
Yeah,
people. You know what I
exactly.
mean? And
It
Javon,
takes so much.
this was what
that
his
was a crazy uppercut,
22nd fight.
23rd.
It's a nice
23rd. Okay.
23rd win.
Yeah, because Money
TKO.
Mayweather. Okay, yeah.
All his fights lasted about before this last fight lasted about 9 rounds.
Going through
This
the
one
past.
went all 12, but
So-
he knocked dude out.
So Mayweather
Was this
passed,
his
bro.
first time going 12 rounds? Pretty
12
much.
rounds, past
They
9
still knocked him
rounds.
out.
Shit.
He still knocked him out.
Kind of reminds me of a
TKO.
Amanda Nunes from the UFC. She never been 5 rounds until her last
But
fight.
that's because she wanted to. She said.
Yeah,
Apparently,
that's right.
apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she said
apparently,
she
yeah.
wanted to because
Apparently.
they're talking about this bullshit.
I wouldn't want to. If I knew I could finish a person early, I'd do it, man.
supposedly.
Want some Chuck?
But everybody was there, bro. From
Do you want some Chuck?
rappers to actors.
Yeah.
Do you want some
You know what's funny?
Everybody.
There's a couple people I follow from the Bay Area, like just
And
trap,
they were there.
and they were there, like
Yeah.
front row type of shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like, damn, y'all niggas don't even rap.
For real.
Y'all motherfuckers are there
Yeah.
off of trap, off of trap money.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Griselda was there, right?
Nah, I got a
Yeah,
driver,
yeah.
but I'll take it.
They were there.
for real?
They
I still
were
got
next
champagne.
to- What's it called?
Supposedly there was a fighter from Buffalo or something like that because they were like a
the
home
first,
win.
Yeah. The first opening fights.
Who is Griselda?
Bro, we only talked about them 20 times.
Niggas all mad.
This is a classic. The who is is a classic
Who's
Ricky line.
On my sweater, on your sweater, on my hat.
Yeah. Who is?
Who is definitely eating?
Who is me?
Listen too much is
Who is I?
He's gonna be like, wait, who's the slide to the podcast? I'm like,
Hey, slide through the barbershop is right there now.
ooh, imagine us having a slide through. Oh, I'm gonna speak too much. Right? Yeah.
We're just gonna speak into
We got things
existence.
in the works coming.
Yeah, I got tools.
All right. So what's
I
that
got
thing about the
tools.
U.S. embassy attack? Where at?
There's, Iraq.
In Iraq?
Iraq cut.
Peace
Iraq?
in, peace in the Middle East.
Peace in the Middle East.
All right.
Get a little summary.
All right, this is a little summary of it, you guys.
After hundreds of pro-Iranian protesters marched through what's normally a restricted part of the Iraqi capital. Some could be seen setting fires to
Jesus.
blast walls surrounding the compound, smashing embassy windows, and trying to break down doors.
Bro. Bro, what the fuck?
So these are Iranian people going into Iraq embassy, United States
We're
embassy.
seeing set off by Sunday.
Are they trying to get the United States out?
Yeah.
Militia.
I totally understand them.
Killing an American contractor last week. The sudden escalation between the U.S. and that group now fueling
I didn't know they
calls
killed
for
the US.
American forces to leave
That's
the
right.
country. Meanwhile, President Trump is tweeting about the violence.
Of course
Why
he
does he
is.
gotta tweet?
Quote, Iran is orchestrating an attack on the U.S. embassy in Iraq. They will be held fully responsible. We have team coverage of these violent protests. CNN senior international correspondent.
They're trying to start another war.
Fuck, dude, this is crazy.
There's wars going on all around the world.
Yeah, there's wars that we don't know about. They don't want to speak about.
Yeah, but they're not showing us.
This is just one that they kind of want to show us, just to let us know that there's still a little bad stuff going on.
But the way they're expressing
It's
it,
a balance. It's a balance that has to go on.
It's about Iraq, so they
But
want
the,
us
yeah,
back
but the
in
way
there.
they're showing it, they're making it seem that we're the victim and not Iraq. But maybe, who knows?
yeah.
Maybe
These are Iranian people
Bro, the
that
U.S.
went into Iraq.
has no business being around the world, bro.
yeah.
What was the purpose of Iran to go into Iraq? Just to take over Iraq? Is that what they're trying to do, or
They just
think
don't
it
want.
was-
They just don't
it was
like
division.
Americans
Okay.
being
Yeah.
near them.
okay.
Which is yummy, which is
It's respectful, it's respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I never.
we had no right going over there.
Yeah, I never understood. I mean, I kind of get why America wants to be the police of the earth, go around the world and be the fucking, you know what I mean, trying to save
They
every
do, though.
war. But at
They-
the same time, they cause
Yeah.
war,
It's
they
not that
cause
they're trying to
problems.
go around and protect and save. They're trying to go around and control.
They're trying to control and get the
They wanna-
resources.
They want to get
Bruh.
whatever they can out of whatever they could.
It's all about oil.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny?
If it's not oil, it's gold. If
They-
it's not gold, it's some other shit that they can use.
You guys watched the movie
Bitcoin,
Avatar
eh?
before, right?
Yeah.
Avatar before.
Oh,
So
yeah,
if you guys remember the pretty much the theme of it, there people were saying that like America is like the same way as the Avatar movie, because if you guys remember, you know, Avatar, they had their own little planet, their own little world, what was going on, and then they had
got
motherfuckers.
Americans,
So
yeah.
they're saying that we're
Yeah.
literally that movie was a subliminal of what we do. We see what's going on, and we want to go there, and we want to get what we could get out of it, and then we want to be friendly with motherfuckers, but we're really getting some type of credit underneath of it. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So
Going there for something.
I think it's the same shit that, you know what I mean.
That's
just-
what it is,
and that's,
man.
and that's what I'm saying. That's we're
Like,
just-
did you guys ever check out that thing I told you guys about the petrodollar?
Nah.
The dollar?
The
I remember
petrodollar.
you
Petrodollar.
Oh,
So
okay.
basically, just a brief recap of it. It's why the United States started going into Iraq as far as war to control the oil fields, because Iraq and other countries wanted to trade. Instead of buying, people paying for oil in dollars, they were going to turn into euros. So instead of letting that happen, they went and started invading shit.
petrodollar makes sense now the way that you said it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit.
I mean,
But I mean, what would I don't know.
what could we do?
I don't know. I really don't know.
What
I'm
could
not
they
gonna-
do?
I really don't
You know
know.
what I mean?
They could do whatever they want.
Yeah, the protest. I mean, obviously they're showing like, hey, we
Yeah.
really don't want you motherfuckers here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait at least to see what happens next, or at least what they're gonna tell us what happens next.
You
Yeah.
think this is gonna
You
help
know.
Trump for his? If this becomes a bigger issue, it's gonna help him in his re-election, maybe.
It depends on what he
Yeah.
does. I feel like what reaction
I think
he
he's
gets.
regardless. He has the power, since he's still technically the president. He still has the power to make any move he wants to do.
He's gonna
Even if he
finish
has
his
to bring,
term.
even if he
Yeah.
wants to finish it off on some gangster shit. We're like, fuck it, nigga, bring it. You know what I mean? Bring all these motherfuckers here. Fuck it. Yeah, he's gonna end it that way because he knows he's gonna leave that mark. Like, well, fuck it. Y'all took me out. But nigga, who try to save, you know what I'm saying, the country? Who try to do this? Who at least try to do this? Yeah, I was hating on this part and this part and this part, but nigga, at least try to help us out on, you know what I mean? And I went all out for this segment right here. So that could be what he's trying to do too.
Yeah, I never understood it. I mean, I guess this is way more complicated than it is now.
Yeah, it's more than how the fuck we're explaining it, but there's
way-
there's way more shit behind it than what we know.
I mean, I'm not trying to defend Trump because I don't like that nigga. But if you speak to people with money in the upper middle class, they love him because he gave them a lot of tax breaks. The people suffering the most is the people at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, so to some people, to an
yeah.
extent, still white America, they like him because they're giving them tax breaks and, you know, it's helping them out.
Keyword upper middle class. Yeah.
And rich folks.
Yeah, there's always been a question of like, why are they trying to solve issues out there when there's issues in here? Like, shouldn't they trying to help here first? But of course, it's more complicated than that.
I mean,
There's
that's
more.
just the same thing with the Space Force. Why are you going to spend billions of dollars on
Space.
what's on space
Exactly,
when you
bro.
could end world hunger with all those billions
All
of
that
dollars?
money.
There's
Those are
no
the same
money
shit.
in and ending world hunger.
That's not ending world hunger, but you could at least put some in.
In the
No,
debt?
there's no money in it. That's the key thing.
Oh,
And the
for
debt.
them to
Oh,
make, yeah,
that's-
no,
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, but yeah, that's the thing though. Like, but they're just printing out more dollars to go ahead and just like,
But you can't do that.
And it sounds. It sounds.
the way
I was gonna say, let's
currency
just
works,
print out
It
more
sounds
dollars.
easy. It sounds easy. Sounds like
You
simple,
could do
but
it.
it's like
Germany did it back in the day, and all it did is cause inflation in their money,
and then, it just
and then
decreases
their
it.
money wasn't worth shit because they're printing more money than they have gold reserved in their whatever safe they have.
So is that how America functions then?
if you
America still don't know
How much-
tons-
look,
Do you know
the
how much
thing
money
is,
we print
a
a year?
country's
We're trillion
paper
dollars in
bill,
debt.
a
Yeah.
country's paper bill is based on how much gold the country has. Back in the day, people from Europe, from Australia, Africa, they all gave their gold to the United States to keep it safe.
Yeah, and then America.
So
Man,
basically-
over here, gotta hide my shit, nigga. Like,
So basically, that's why a lot of things is handled in dollars, you know, because they're supposed to have a lot of gold, but now when countries try to retrieve their gold in recent years, they're not allowed to look into it. They're not allowed to retrieve it. If they try to retrieve it, the U.S. plays like, oh, we're gonna take all the aids we give you, and you guys were pretty much fucked.
Well, that's the thing with a lot of countries like down south, like that have the American dollar. The only reason they have an American dollar is because they went down there and took their resources.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they suck that whatever island or country is dry of their resources. But here, now you got American currency and aid from what they say, bro. But in reality, they just end up fucking them over, bro.
Dude,
That's why
I
we
took,
got American
I took a
dollars in
business
South
class
Africa,
and
relative to gold.
it was just like that what you were talking about. So I took a business class in MPC and we were talking about how the money inflation, all that type of shit. And what happens is a lot of billionaires from U.S., they have billions and billions of money. And instead of them still investing that money into the U.S. economy and us making more, they take that money to different countries, different cities, and they save it. And then they make more millions, more billions, and they keep taking it, and they keep taking it. And then next thing you know, you do the math on how much of our money is elsewhere that's not getting back into our own community or our own areas. It's like, well, fuck, like, these motherfuckers aren't paying taxes and they're bringing that money, you know, you feel me, to a whole nother area where they're trying to, you know what I mean? They buy their own little islands. They do rich nigga shit pretty much, you feel me? And then that's one thing that has made America kind of bad, I guess, you know? And I was shocked from this. I was like, damn, this is actually interesting. Like, I didn't know this. I actually just naturally peeped the game from it. And I was like, damn, I like what I'm hearing because now it kind of makes sense a little bit. So, but yeah,
how fucked up
so
it
yeah,
is.
we have a lot of money that should have belonged here and should have kept being used
not
and should have,
circulating with our
and
shit.
with that money we should have made more profit from out of it, but instead it got used in other areas, and yeah, and so now
Rebuilding whole
other countries, other places, they're fucking with our money and doing whatever we want to do, and yeah, we're over here talking about, oh nigga, we need this, we need, you know what I mean? Well, fuck, bro, we're not even using that much shit in our own economy. You feel me? We make money, we send it somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I mean, fuck.
It just has to do. If you have money and you don't want to pay taxes on that money, you're gonna send it. It's called Haven Islands, I guess, where you don't
Yeah.
pay taxes
Yeah.
on money.
But you know what's crazy? They interviewed real billionaires that do it though, which was funny. So this thing where they were showing us
hella people got caught. There was a whistleblower.
There was people
and
that
hella
like
people
they're
got
like, how much
caught.
taxes do you pay? And they're like, I don't pay shit. Like they're like, what did you do with the $3.2 billion? Oh, you know, I took it over here, and I invested it into a bank account over there, and I'm just doing this here. And it's like, damn. They're like, is that money ever gonna come back into the U.S.? No, I don't think so. You know, and they're just regular
lost.
people. Yeah, and it's like, fuck, that's a loss there. And then that's not just one billionaire. We're talking about different motherfuckers that we don't even know about, names that we don't even know
Everybody.
about. Just motherfuckers that get passed around, and it's just about that money that's never gonna circle back around in our area.
People just
know?
work around the laws, bro. Like, look at OJ. OJ's living in Vegas, and I think he's about to move to Miami. But the only reason why he's going to those two places is because there's still family that wants to sue him. But as long as he's living in Vegas, or if I think he goes to Florida, they can't touch his money.
Oh shit!
So there's certain laws that work around that shit. So,
Is that why he's wilding out right now, like a motherfucker?
no, he's just
If
from
you
what
guys-
I know, he's in Vegas just playing golf like a motherfucker and at the
what I'm saying.
clubs. Yeah,
Freddie gives me posting hella shit of of OJ, and it's hella funny. He's always putting like nigga, like why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Dude, this
He
motherfucker
be on tweets just like with knives.
He even came out with like t-shirts of him like, and it's like, bro, he's wilding out like a motherfucker with his shit. It's like, bro, your case was pretty serious. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that you're just acting this goofy about it, it's like, damn.
But as long as he stays in like certain states, bro, the laws protect him from being sued.
In Vegas is that one state.
You know what I mean?
Think about it, you could legit have a license and be fucking pimping out there, man.
Yeah.
Hang out, say now, give me that
Legal
PayPal.
brothels, you know.
Tell me a bunch of little, you know what I mean, little hood rats or
drunk.
whatever. Little hood rats and didn't watch the Netflix and be like, oh my God, that's OJ. And be like all up on him and then he's pimping out now. You know,
I don't know,
Vegas.
man. All I know is that OJ is literally living his best life right now.
For a fact.
He's acting like no one is behind him. He is saying what he wants to say, even when he's getting recorded. I mean, if I was him, I'd kind of watch what I'm saying. It was funny is like he's hanging out with like hella white bitches too, and it's like, bro,
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's
like these hoes should
feels
be
at home. He
these
feels at
hoes,
home.
yeah, exactly. He feels at home. It's like, bro, these hoes should be scared of you, and they're over here just.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about chicks. They love serial killers.
Yeah, because you know what? If they're gonna get more clout, it don't matter if they're gonna get killed.
Like during the Ted Bundy, they loved Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
They fucking
Motherfucker was
love Ted
insane.
Bundy.
Well, white chicks love black folks.
And then chicks are even like, they admire fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. They love Jeffrey Dahmer. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why do you guys love serial killers, but you're out here on Twitter, on Instagram saying niggas ain't shit?
It's a thrill. I think the
Yeah.
girls that you see on Instagram saying that shit aren't the ones that
All for clout.
Yeah, I see like with like recently this Niner game. I seen hella chicks that like I remember seeing them last year going for the team against
Before,
the Niner.
against.
Yeah, and now they're like, oh, go on Niners just because they're on this good streak. Going,
Yeah,
you know,
or they're on a certain player's dick.
It's just the fact that there's a whole bunch of bitches and guys that just ride the train.
Doesn't make you
ride
angry.
whatever hashtag is
it
popping.
does. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, bitch, I remember you said fucking Niners last year. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, because you're on so-and-so's dick, and then now this player.
Or not even that, it's just that everybody else is going against this certain team. So now you want to go ahead and ride that train or ride the wave, be like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bitch, get out of here. You're on
Get
your
out of
phone,
here.
You're not watching the game.
Yeah.
You feel me?
They're just keeping up with motherfuckers are saying about it, huh?
But that was just weird. Like certain girls are hella into serial killers. Like I never, you know, I don't think we could.
Like Ronnie said, that cloud. They
Like
just want to
could.
be noticed.
Well, I mean, maybe it's that, but you got to understand that there's a lot of girls that end up getting married with prisoners that have life sentences, and it's just based off fucking letters that they send off to each other. So maybe some girls are really just attracted to that type of shit, bro. Like I don't know.
Yeah, like the Cynthia chick.
It's
that
the
just got
adrenaline,
out.
bro. It's like, is he
Centoya.
gonna kill me
Centoya,
today?
Yeah, she.
Or is he gonna kill me tomorrow?
She and her husband.
I like
Yeah,
it.
through
she was
letters and
locked
shit.
up,
Yeah.
They like being on their toes, man.
Do you think you guys could ever find a? Do you guys think you guys think you guys could ever find a female serial killer attractive?
100%. Hell yeah. I just don't know if they exist. but
Attractive?
yeah.
Like just
She's attractive, yeah.
Just attractive. That's it.
Yeah.
Not like hanging out with them and then
I mean, it has to do with their looks, right?
June, can you
Well, I
go on
guess so.
can you go on Google and type in "would you bail her out" and then just go on images and then you'll see.
Oh,
How do you know
you've been this
shit,
before?
bruh?
I seen this
I
on
looked
IG.
into it
I seen this on IG. So go to images and hopefully like there should be like 9 girls that'll be like
Super
they got
pretty.
serious charges but they look bad as fuck. Images, hopefully it should be there.
Oh God.
Wait,
Damn.
how much? Good.
What's
your bail?
I didn't show them.
Oh, that's Black China.
Or maybe type in like meme. Maybe type in meme after that. But point is, like, there's girls that done serious offenses. You know what I mean? Girls go like, "Oh, I stabbed my boyfriend," or "I've cut my boyfriend's dick off because so and so." You know what I mean?
Sure.
But doesn't mean they're not attractive.
Well, I mean, not necessarily because you're ugly or not attractive, you're gonna stab somebody. Like, people make crimes all the time, and
No, yeah, but
regardless
I'm
of how
saying-
you look.
Yeah, but there's been hella like there's stories like where a girl like stabs her boyfriend or chops his dick off because he caught him cheating or some shit like that.
That's
you know
just
what I mean?
crazy. That's just wild. Like, yeah.
Can we switch the topic?
He's like, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
I'm
fucking-
afraid.
We can move
I don't want
on.
to give my girl ideas. I don't want to give my girl ideas.
We can move on
So
to
drugs.
yeah. We can move on.
Nah,
Drugs
Likes
found.
drugs.
I mean, we all connoisseurs of drugs here and there, you know. What I mean?
So name the drugs you've done in your lifetime.
I'm not gonna do
Take out the scroll.
Anybody? No.
I've done cannabis.
Yeah, cannabis.
I've done cannabis.
I don't know. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Nah. I was gonna.
I've done a caffeine, sugar.
Caffeine.
Yeah.
Hey, a caffeine high is crazy.
I had 3 espresso.
Caffeine high make you feel like you're about to die.
I had 3 espresso shots one time.
No, I had a red eye.
You know,
I had a pink eye before.
Oh shit!
Red eye's a beak eye, bro.
I've had pink eye too. It's fine. It's curable. Squeeze a lemon in it.
But drugs were found on Lil Wayne's plane? Like I guess on his luggages or his bags.
Plane? Yeah, I guess so, right?
But he did not get arrested?
Because they say it's his bag, so obviously nobody's claimed the bag yet. You know what I mean? Obviously they found the bag in the plane, if that's where they searched it at. But if no one says,
Well,
"Oh, that's
still,
my
if
bag,"
if it's his plane, he should be arrested.
no. If there's 4 of us in your car and there's someone gets pulled over for some shit in the car, let's say there's a gun in the car.
We're all arrested.
Exactly. So they all probably got arrested.
But since Lil Wayne is a more famous one, then
Someone had to claim it.
And they bailed him
Wait,
out.
so he claimed it?
Fuck no, he's not claiming it. He's the
Someone
money
has
maker.
to, look, same scenario. If there's a gun in the car, let's say it's Eric's, but it's on Ronnie's side. But it's on Ronnie's side, so
They're gonna assume it's mine.
they're
man.
gonna blame. They're gonna blame. Yeah, they blame Ronnie. They blame
They're gonna
Ronnie.
assume it's me, but
And you're
doesn't
gonna
mean
be
it's
drunk,
mine.
Like, all right. And go to some
I'll take the rap. All right.
He's gonna be drunk taking the rap like, all right, well, fuck you then, nigga. Like,
Hey, watch me dye my hair like 6ix9ine ASAP,
hey,
bro.
Eric, he's gonna pull that. You're going this way, we're going that way.
Damn.
Get the fuck over there.
Okay, so I mean, obviously they found shit in his fucking shit.
Oh shit!
No
They
shit.
found drugs.
That's how shit works.
They found drugs in his bag. I mean, it's all these rappers get pulled over with this shit all the time. The only thing that's different is like, oh, there was heroin. Everybody's like, oh, heroin. He's really shooting up heroin. It's probably just lean, bro. Like, more than likely, it's
They
just
won't
lean.
say lean, they'll say heroin, and then when you come to find out,
Before that, they're just gonna go ahead and label it as fucking pure heroin, bro. Or if it's a certain type of pill. But I mean, whatever. What I was surprised at was the gold-plated 45 caliber with the pearled handgun.
what?
Okay, that's it.
Little fancy
Do they have
gun.
it?
That's a
Do they have a
gold-plated.
picture of it?
Nah, fuck no, they don't.
Probably
You can just
don't.
imagine. So pretty much it's like a narco type of gun that he was having, or whoever the fuck, right? The
Gold-plated with-
motherfucker that had it.
It could have been. It just said it was on the plane, not on him.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been anybody else's.
Yeah, that's true.
But even if it was his, like, I mean, you got to have someone who's gonna have to take the rap. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh hell yeah. No, that, but
Plus,
to customize it that way
Yeah, of
too.
course they're gonna go after the guy that.
You gotta have a gotta have a
Okay.
connect for that. You gotta have a plug for that type of
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
So most likely one of the boys took the rap, and then
I mean,
obviously
gonna
Wayne
have
can
to,
bail
he's
him
gonna
out.
have to.
No, but just to say that your gun is gold plated and all this shit, come on, bro. Like that's not typical shit you get on the streets.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. The motherfucker had to know someone, and that motherfucker had to know someone. Type of, you know what I mean? Type of
And
thing.
he
Or
had
a
to know
pearl handle, bro. She had a pearl.
That
handle,
that's some
bro.
crazy.
What does that
Yeah.
even look like, bro? Fuck.
some local shit.
Hey, do you think the people in the law enforcement office is looking at it like, yo, this is crazy, y'all?
And if it works, I'd be like, nigga, how much for this? They're probably doing fucking like all these like auctions about it.
Raffle for this one.
They're like, we ain't giving it back.
We ain't giving it
The
back.
next Slide Through
It's like-
podcast raffle.
It's like,
Majority of cops are just people that took a job, bro.
it's like, Sergeant, can I have that after 90 days if no one claims it?
For real? That shit worth hella
To go
money,
into the
bro.
storage. I don't know, man. My main concern is just Lil Wayne's health, man. Just make sure. I just hope he's good.
Yeah,
I mean,
He
because
seems good.
I would just hope he's good.
He seems good. I mean, lately he seemed happier than ever. I know he's about to drop an album this coming next year. Hopefully this doesn't stop it, and hopefully someone did take the rat so he doesn't end up going to court and having to deal with getting locked up and shit and another Free Wheezy campaign. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's just a legend already. He's a living legend.
Yeah, because he got money, bro. But I mean, like, he better off dropping fucking music out here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a legend, man. He's
Yeah.
a legend. So I just hope he's doing smart shit. You know what I mean? Just some Jay-Z shit or.
Well,
you know what I mean?
apparently not.
Yeah.
I mean, but you
like this is why. That's why that's what I kind of expected from him at this point. Like no longer being in his junkie years, or you know, in those foolish years in his early career. I feel like at this time right now, I expect Lil Wayne to be more mature and more like, you know what I mean, helping out the community, like other shit, you know.
Well, maybe that's just like the tour, the vibe that he is on tour. If you notice, Lil Wayne's been rapping since like what, 14?
Yeah.
Like, so maybe
Younger,
that's
probably.
just the shit that he's been around for so long that's just the way he is in tour. But I mean, you also see him just skateboarding all the time as well. So, what were you about to say, John? No.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I just hope Lil Wayne's okay, and I hope he's making wise decisions. Because he's a legend in the hip hop community.
And he
people
trendsetted
care about him.
everything, bro.
He's a
look at his
trendsetter.
teeth. Everybody doing his teeth like
He's a trendsetter. He's very important to the culture.
He started the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans,
Skinny.
the rocker look, the first
Skateboarding.
rock album. No, I don't think he was. Oh, that was Kid
Well,
Rock. That was
he
Kid Rock.
kind of brought it back in style in a way.
Yeah.
So
Jay-Z did one.
yeah, he brought like the rock star style back in. So yeah, but I'm just saying he's a living legend. So you know, what I mean, we gotta make sure our legends are okay.
I'm surprised he's 37. I thought he was older, bro. 37.
Yeah, 37 is still youngish, oldish, but still
Yeah,
still enough to mature
Youngish,
to know you know better now, and like you know what you've been through, and you know what needs to be done.
Yeah, no, he's still in his prime.
Yeah, salute to Wayne. Hope everything's okay.
Waiting on this next album next year. I know it's about to be fire.
Fire, for sure. What do you want from Wayne now? Do you still want hits, or do you just want him to rap?
I just want him to rap, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just enjoy him rapping. All the shit that he drops, like, I mean, it's not like his projects are like, oh, it's from track 1 to track whatever it is. No skips. There's sometimes skips,
Yeah,
bro,
sometimes
but,
skips.
But the motherfucker could spit, bro. And it's kind of nostalgic for me if you've really been listening to Wayne from back in the day to now, like, this motherfucker still got it.
Yeah. I don't need to hear the hits no more. Like he never sounded bad on a hit. Like there's certain hits that's gone crazy, like Lollipop and.
I was never a fan of the
Millie.
hits.
You were never a fan. Yeah, I mean, like you just
Millie
skip
was
them.
probably one.
Yeah, I mean you tend to skip them because you heard them already.
Lollipop wasn't a fan of. The Bedrock, remember the Bedrock
Bedrock,
song?
yeah.
Hated it, but I mean, it was a fucking people loved it. You know what I mean?
People love. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't need
Pill
to.
popping animal.
Ricky Rose.
Hey.
Cash money. Briscoe, what up?
Bro, this is when you had the fucking, like, either the 12s or the 15s in the trunk.
Yeah, the shades on at night.
I had my glasses on because I couldn't wear shades because then I was blind. But you know what I mean?
For real.
Oh, that's just crazy.
Hey, y'all keep your shades on in the club. I keep my glasses on. What'd you say?
Miss Officer.
Wasn't a fan of Miss Officer either.
Dick Pleaser or J Mills. All right.
The dedication series.
Yeah.
Gangsta Grace Nails.
I got a bitch named Keisha, real dick pleaser. But shouted from Cuba, still working on a visa. A girlfriend Lisa, man, I'm Puerto Rico. She don't suck big guns, taking me to eat. Got a bitch named Keisha, real dick pleaser.
Even the artwork people copied, bro. This type of artwork people copied that shit.
Keisha, real dick pleaser. But shouted from Cuba, still working on a visa. A girlfriend Lisa, man, I'm Puerto Rico. She don't suck big but expecting me to eat her. That whole crazy, man. You don't wanna meet her, but a homegirl need her.
And then Lil Wayne made almost every beat sound dope. Like it could be a basic beat, and then Lil Wayne would rap on it, and it would be fire.
Spaz over that shit, bro.
Yeah. I remember first hearing Lil Wayne off of Fireman. That was my first time hearing it.
Yeah, man.
Fireman was crazy. I remember Fireman. But that's just what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? You got so many memories of him. People grew up to him. So I just hope that now he's setting a good example.
Well, if you think about it, he's been through if we talking about decades, he's lived through 3 fucking decades,
Yeah.
been relevant in 3 fucking decades in rap. And who else has done that besides, I mean, there's a lot of people done
There's a
Ho,
select
for a
few.
fact.
M.
Yeah. But who else came out from the 90s is still relevant like that?
Cameron's still dropping music.
Yeah,
Cameron
Cameron.
just dropped a fucking fire project.
Yeah, Purple Haze 2.
That shit was fire.
That shit was dope. That shit was hard. That shit was hard. Jada, Styles. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Just those, you know what I mean? They were the new schoolers back then, but now they're the OGs guys. So now,
respected.
so now they're the ones setting the example. They're the ones, you know what I mean, bringing on this next generation in. So that's what I mean when I say I hope Lil Wayne's making that good example. You know what I mean? Setting
Yeah.
those prime examples for the newer generation to come up next. Do you guys think Lil Wayne is part of the blame for the lean era?
Nah.
Nah, it's not
It
him.
started
huh?
off way earlier
Yeah.
than that.
Nice
Fucking
one.
Pimp C, 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, did you see Juicy J's tweet?
Yeah, saying I'm sorry.
Sorry if I made you. What do you say?
Yeah,
Sorry
sorry.
if I influenced you to do drugs.
Yeah.
Something like that.
There's comments like, too late, buddy.
What do you guys think? You guys think it's the rapper's fault?
Nah.
It's the parents' fault.
Parents' fault?
Nah, it can't be the parents' fault.
Do you think it's just the people's...
Everybody got to take their own blame for themselves. If you decide to go ahead and do it, it's your fault.
For real.
Yeah.
They didn't put the cup in front of your face.
Rappers talk about killing people all the time. I've never killed anybody in my life. So if I decide to kill somebody tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and blame a rapper? No, that's
Probably
bullshit,
Tupac
bro.
and Tupac.
Yeah.
Nah. It's you. Everybody makes their own decisions, bro.
Yeah.
So if you decide to go ahead and put this in your body, bro, it's on you.
It
Just
was
because
crazy that they've been doing that since back in the day. I remember like back when Eminem was in his prime, they blamed Eminem for a lot of kids,
Yeah.
a lot of kids saying curse words, a lot of kids being homophobic,
saying
or-
fuck you to their moms, especially. Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, being disrespectful, or then even before that, they blamed MWA for people acting a certain way.
People always gonna blame somebody,
Yeah.
but it's like my mom said: if someone's gonna be an addict, he's gonna do it inside and outside his house.
But what if he only does it inside?
Then no, you're gonna pick it up inside your house or outside your house.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't matter if you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it regardless.
Oh no, yeah, for a fact.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Fuck it, we should move on to the next one. I guess best and worst moments
Of
of
2019,
2019. Which one of you guys' favorite moments?
Favorite moments.
It
of
could,
this
it could
past-
probably be in general or just what happened in the world. Or
of this year or the past decade.
we could do this year or
Yeah,
this year.
decade or you know what I mean, whatever floats your boat.
I think we start with this year and then maybe go into decade if we want to. But best moments of this year.
Probably one of my favorite ones was when Joe Budden and Migos almost got into a scuffle.
That was this year.
That was this year.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a complex event, and then they're giving an interview for Migos, and it was just going. Yeah, it was just going bad. It was just going wrong. They're running out of time, and then Joe Budden, he kind of just tossed the mic on the ground, and he just walked off, and then Migos took that as disrespect, and they got up, and then the way one of them was just slowly rolling up their sleeves, unbuttoning it.
It's like, yo, I'm gonna be the first to take off.
Yeah, for reals. But it was just so funny afterwards, after the memes came up, and then the video comes in
The
slow mo.
slow-mo,
The slow mo,
everybody's face.
everybody's face that came into the picture. There's-
Academics.
Yeah, he's hella nervous, and then there's like a chick in the background, hella intrigued, like, oh shit, some shit's about to go down,
Yeah.
like, oh fuck. So yeah, that was
The
fun.
security guard's face.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
didn't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite moments.
Also, that was like a viral moment.
That was.
What about the bagel guy? Remember the bagel store guy, the little short guy that had a fit. He was like, "Fuck you guys! You always making fun of me, giggling and laughing because I'm short and I'm small."
Yeah.
And then he ended up
it
going.
was at a bagel shop.
Yeah.
I thought it was like at a grocery store.
No, it was at a bagel shop, and then he ended up like getting hella fame off of that shit, and then almost setting up like a celebrity fight. He was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go ahead and I'll fight anybody." I didn't fall through, but the celebrity fights, man. That's another thing that should come back. Just people just
Celebrity
boxing and shit.
celebrity fights.
celebrity fighting and shit. They had the YouTube celebrity fights. They're doing that now.
That's for a fact. How about you guys? How about someone who hasn't said anything about 2019? How about you?
Oh, me? What?
What's your
What was the worst? What was the
Worst or
was-
best?
Worst was losing my car.
Shit. Got T-boned.
Yeah, nigga. And I just got and fucking some fucking female had to hit me again yesterday. I was going down Flores. This bitch didn't see me.
I mean, they say Hondas is bad luck.
Nah, man,
Right,
you gotta
DJ?
go get baptized by a gay priest.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Right, DJ?
Yo, man, DJ's car looked like it got shot up at the end.
Yeah, my car, my Honda.
How long did Joel drive that for?
I don't know. He didn't give
Maybe
a
like
fuck.
maybe like 6 months, bro.
He didn't give a fuck. I was like, bro, you sure you want to drive this? I was like, I mean,
Say, bro, does it move?
I was all salty. I was like, the motor is like 100%. It's just you gonna look like a fucking goon with this motherfucker. It looks like you got.
You to
black
get
dad.
pulled over. Like, did you steal this? When did you steal
He's
this?
like, nah, it's cool, fool. I was like,
It's
"Alright."
cool, fool. Oh, best moment.
Best or worst? Did you get married this year?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess there was so much change, so I guess just embracing the change this whole year, like
You got the apartment this
it's a
year?
whole 360. Yeah, everything happened this year. Broke my leg, got married, cut people off, pushed other shit. It's been a game changer.
Game changing year, huh?
Game changing year.
Damn, next year he's gonna pop out a kid.
Fuck no.
No, I already got the bet riding on for
For what?
November.
What?
You're gonna say the announcement. Oh, yeah, I have a kid. I say November.
Now you want bet? I want ends. Who's betting?
Because now it's not gonna happen. See, I fucked up.
He's gonna make sure.
He's like, no, we're not.
Nah, I don't feel like
No,
it.
no, no,
We're
no.
not
The,
fucking
the,
till
the
March.
thing is that me and
And
my
we're sponsored by Plan B. It's crazy.
me and my girl, we have an agreement. First, you need to graduate. Then we need to own a home, and then maybe we could think about kids. We bought a dog. That's the whole reason I'm buying a dog. Taking it one step at a time.
Okay.
But I'm glad we're both on the same page. It's not like I'm just dictating it. She's like, okay, I'm with it. You know, I understand. It's like, fuck it. So no, Ronnie, you're gonna lose that bet.
All right, so my
That's
bet's
why he
still
wanted
riding
to
on
bet.
Eric
That's
there.
why he wanted to bet. When are you gonna have a kid, Eric?
Eric's not gonna know. Then he's gonna know, like, fuck.
Come on, Eric. Please, please.
How about you, DJ? You have a best/worst moment? 2019?
I don't know, really. I mean, I'm just happy that I'm improving. I guess by the day or by the month, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like little by little, I'm improving as a person, a better person, as far as thinking wise and moves I want to make and how I think about things and how I, take action on a situation or scenario that happens to me. Either I could take it as this way or I could take it as this way. So I keep trying to take it as, even if it's something bad and I feel bad about something, I try to look at it as a good thing and
Try
so
taking some time before reacting to
yeah,
it.
pretty much. So I feel like I'm slowly improving in that type of thing instead of just, making myself feel bad as a person. So I think that. And then as far as like bad things, I don't know really. I mean, I was sad that Nipsey Hussle died, so RP to
Oh,
him.
yeah, that was
that was something weird because I mean it was
probably the worst moment, 2019.
yeah. I mean that's only bad that just off the
Yeah,
bat. You
really
know what I mean?
outstanding.
Yeah, because it was like damn, like summer hasn't even started. Like it was barely late March.
It
And
was late March.
boom, it
Last day of
happened. It's
March.
like damn, that happened too fast.
Last day of March.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. But I mean I'm happy and thankful that I'm still growing, still glowing. And
Still here.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, regardless of what happens and shit, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
How about you, June?
Oh man, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Come on, tell us something.
I-
People
I-
wanna
I
know
ha-
you.
I have nothing to tell you to inspire you, but I feel like I matured a lot, and that's the best thing for me.
You already
that
inspired us by that.
You inspired us.
happened. How?
We look up to you.
Joe, when
We look up to
you
you
better
for
show off that
guidance.
new car, bro. When you better bring it up out here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I take a
That's
picture?
for the summer, man. It's for the summer.
Can I take a picture on the driver's seat?
That's for every time, bro. He was showing it off today. He was like, ooh.
Ooh wee.
Just stay tuned, I guess. I don't know. You can follow me at Major Motive on IG.
Always
You'll
trying to get
find
that
out.
off.
He was trying to get that out.
He's been trying to get that
That
off.
shit
for
came out like
so
a
long.
fucking AK. Nigga.
I practiced that line.
Oh,
a
that's
couple
just
times.
crazy. That's just crazy.
Shit. Well, that's
Oh,
about.
shit, that's pretty much it. The whole year recap.
I mean, rest in
I
peace
wanna
to all the
thank all
rappers
our
we
followers.
lost last decade.
Yeah, thanks to everyone that's been fucking with us, like
Yo,
for real
yo,
fucking with us,
We appreciate it. We
The
appreciate
ones that are
it.
listening to us, it's like the followers. We fuck with y'all, but the motherfuckers actually tune in and spend some time
And
to
don't
listen.
be scared to comment.
You know what I mean? Yeah, comment whatever you want to say, man.
Yeah. Please give us honest feedback,
Remember,
Trevor.
we're having another
Yeah.
raffle pretty soon.
Yes, that too.
Yes, yes.
Follow us individually too if you want. DM us individually too if you want.
At Major Motive.
I'm just saying.
On
Yeah.
IG.
Major Motive.
Follow me at Major Motive.
Make sure to follow Major Motive. You know what I'm
Be
saying?
sure to do that and drop in
Yeah.
his DMs. He's not shy, and he will pay for the first
Yeah,
date.
just ready just be ready. If you're gonna get chose, you're gonna get exposed. You know what I mean?
But
And he's down for half and half.
though. Yep.
He's down half and half, right,
He's down for
ladies?
half and half on a movie or food.
Yeah, make
what
up
I
your
mean?
mind.
Over easy on the eggs. You know what I'm
But
saying?
remember, a guy likes an independent woman, so
Oh yeah.
you might want to pull that tab.
We
Yeah,
call
man.
that 69 on the check. You trying to go 69 on this check?
Yeah. And
You heard it here first. At
Equally
the
have
end of the year,
Take care of him
we're
too.
gonna call it 69. Man.
Everybody was trying to 6'8" the kitchen, but 86,
68.
86, 86,
86.
yeah.
86 the kitchen.
Oh fuck.
Right, folks?
Hey man, Happy New Year!
Happy
Turn
New
the fuck
Year!
up.
Happy New
Shit.
2020.